Yo, yo, yo. Once again, we are back. This is Witness and Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Mo.
I'm Mike.
Once again, we are back, man. This is Do Work Media Sundays. We are always joined, well, mostly by my dog, Drew.
What's up, fellas?
How you doing, my dog?
Good, man.
Feeling real good, man. There's a lot going on, man.
How was you fellas' week this week?
It's lit. It's good. It's very, very lit for me, man.
Had a good fourth?
Fourth was up there, but yeah, I was pretty up there on my.
Did anybody work the day after the fourth?
Shit, no.
I did, but it really wasn't nothing. I wasn't doing shit.
You remember that message I sent from my group chat, right? When I sent you on Friday?
No, what is? I can't remember.
No, I was like, is anybody sick? And I was
Oh,
like, yes.
Yeah.
That's all they got out of me. Yes.
And on top of that,
You had it off the fifth also.
Huh?
You took off the fifth?
Yeah, right.
Okay. You didn't even turn up, man.
On top of that, niggas
Like,
hit
no,
this
you-
man like
come on.
9 minutes before they needed him. Like, get the fuck out of here. You dead.
Talk about you could come in from 12 to 8 if you want. Sick, but you like, I don't know what to tell you. You asked, I told you so. But I mean, hey, that had to be a record this year for call outs on Friday.
I bet
I'm like,
so.
come on, man, 4th of July on a Thursday. Ain't nobody fucking with that on
It's gonna
Friday.
be dumb lit next year. That shit gonna be on a Friday. So.
Actually, it's a Saturday because next year a leap year.
Oh, for real?
So you know they were gonna recognize it on that Friday.
Oh, 4th gonna be lit this next year. Then
4th gonna be on a Saturday.
4th gonna be dumb lit.
Yo.
Shit, I don't remember the last time the 4th was on the weekend. To be honest with you, that shit. For some reason, I always think the 4th fall like during the week.
Yeah. I honestly feel like it's just supposed to just be on the weekends, like, but the calendar don't work like that. So
I stayed off the roads, though. I know that much, man. They had the roadblocks out early
What?
on Rutledge. Yeah.
I saw one on the
Friday
interstate.
too, or just that? Or
That
just
was
Thursday.
That was Thursday, probably like noon. They was already having roadblocks out
At noon.
in the city, bro.
Checking everybody.
Yeah.
Shit, hey, them state troopers was on the news heavy that week. That week before, they was like, "Hey, hey, man, we out here." So
Nah, I wasn't fucking around, boy. I went one location, kicked it there. Then I got to that feel good, and I had to leave. I was like, yeah, before it gets 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, got to get on through, man. Especially if you're up there in Canada. Got to get on through, bro.
yeah, them Canadian roadblocks are something else. Because they'll catch you slipping.
Yeah. Even if you hit a U-turn, they coming after you.
Oh yeah, they
bro.
coming after you, and you getting a ticket for that too.
Right. That shit
I've
crazy.
seen it happen.
For real? You been in the car?
No, I wasn't. I've seen it happen, and I know somebody who did it, and he was like, he got taxed on that ticket too.
For real?
Yeah,
What
they treat that shit like trying to run away from the cops, basically. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
What? Nigga, I'm doing Lyft. My Lyft is this way.
That's a good one though.
Right.
That's a good one. I actually fight with that.
Yeah.
I'd fight that in court.
Yeah. Like, damn, I had to cancel this shit because I wasn't
Yeah.
going to, you know what I'm saying?
I'd fight that one in court though.
For
So
real.
let's get into it, man. Of course, Chris Brown dropped Indigo last week, right?
2 weeks ago.
Damn, that was 2 weeks ago. So,
Shit, maybe 3.
no, I don't think it's 3 now.
Might have been now, because the album came out the week after, or like a week and a half after he dropped the single.
Yeah, that might be true. So,
Time be going by quick, man.
Yeah, you're right. So, of course, in typical Chris Brown order of fashion, he's the center of
He's on
controversy.
he's on the cancellation review.
Once again. Yo, this nigga Chris Brown is always in cancel court, man.
Always.
How does one man be so canceled, man?
I don't know, man.
So, anyways, man, and
I guess when you're an icon, you get targeted for everything.
yeah, I mean, some of it's self-inflicted. A lot of it's just like niggas reaching. This might be one of the, this might be one of the instances where I feel like people are reaching. But he had the lyric in the song where he was like, he only wanted the dark-skinned girls with the good hair.
No, he said black. He said black bees
Black
with good hair.
with good hair.
Yeah,
Okay, so this
sparked that outrage.
sparked a serious outrage, and in typical Chris Brown order of fashion again, he's not laying down for none of that shit. So You know,
I think what triggered it most was his response.
Oh yeah, the response.
That's what made it worse because Chris petty, man. So he ain't gonna let no shit. He ain't gonna let no shit slide.
The response triggered a lot of shit because they was like, obviously you really don't give a fuck about like our concerns as far as this matter goes. And Chris basically confirming like, yeah, I really don't give a fuck about that because,
So how do you feel? How you feel about the lyric? Do you see anything wrong with what he said?
See, like with this, like with that hair shit, man. Like I get, like women are very like it's a very sensitive topic with women. So with that being said, like I'm not gonna just like completely Eurostep their point of view or their feelings about it because like we always see like like other races treat like black women's hair as like a novelty kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like how many times have you seen like the stories like people trying like even like like my fellows with the dreads like Drew has even said it like their hair get treated like novelties. People just want to pet them and shit like that, like or it's treated like like they get discriminated because like certain ways like they do their hair. Like we just talked about it last week. Mm-hmm. So like I get that point of view, but at the same time like I really don't feel like he was like trying to be like harmful with that intent. You know what I'm saying?
I see he had brought up like the teeth reference,
right?
in response, and I get it. Like when I think they automatically took his lyric and assumed that he was talking about natural hair. Mm-hmm. That's how I felt that they took it. But you can have pretty hair and it not look good. You see what I'm saying?
A lot of natural hair, it looks good hair. It's good hair.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really feel like he was being malicious.
No, I think he was just talking about how it looks.
I honestly just feel like if you listen to the song, like he was just like flowing with like like what he was talking about. Like I don't feel like he went to the booth like intending to like cause.
I think they put they own assumptions on what.
They projecting.
They project their own assumptions on what he thought he was saying in the lyric. I think what really triggers because he put black on it. If he didn't put black on it, I could have see it riding a little bit better than what it was.
Can you really say that though? Because like we in a time where like people find something wrong with anything. So like I feel even if he did say good hair, like
if he would have said pretty bitches with good hair, I don't think it would have been no problem. They might have took that and ran with that one too.
That's what I'm saying. I really feel like that.
But the putting black on it made it worse. But every black woman has good hair.
Yeah, I don't.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't see where he was trying to be like.
I think he was just more. I felt like he was talking more to just the look.
Right.
That's how I took it.
Right.
And then that's even before I saw his response. Because I get it. Like you can see somebody who has some good hair, but it just be looking fucked up. Be like, damn, like your shit fucked up. You see what I'm saying?
I don't feel like he meant it like how people trying to take it.
I don't think he meant it like that neither.
But
but it's a very sensitive topic.
It is
amongst
a very sensitive topic. Like
especially amongst a lot of women who through their whole life, probably didn't add nothing to their hair. They always wore it out natural. If they got a low haircut or anything like that, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of them probably took it real personal. So I
understand. I understand both sides. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not going to be like, excuse me. I'm not going to say like, they wrong. Like, cause I do get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very sensitive topic, but I really don't feel like that man was being, I don't feel like he was being like harmful. I don't feel like he meant to be harmful at all. But it always, like when we talk about things like this, like when men like speak.
It reminded me of Chris Rock documentary about
the good hair documentary. Yeah. And I actually tweeted. I was like, I need to watch that again so I can kind of like get to the end goal of that documentary, like what it was really about. Because I do remember like what it was breaking down, basically like how. Like the biggest takeaway for me from my first time watching it, it was basically breaking down how how beneficial the industry alone is for like black women. Period. Like it's $1 billion industry. Like if you just eat from the crumbs of that pie, you can change your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was like the biggest takeaway from me from it. I did get like some of the like the sensitivities from it, like you know what I'm saying, like how women view themselves like with their hair and shit like that. Oh, and the health aspects too, like as far as like the like certain like conditioners and like relaxers that they put in their hair, like how that affects them like direct health. Like so like I those like my two biggest takeaways, you know what I'm saying, from that documentary. But I really don't remember like the end goal of it. You know what I'm saying? I think I was on the cookie hard, but I do remember watching it. It was a good documentary. You know what I'm saying? Like they went to the Bronner's convention. That's like one of the biggest like hair conventions like in America, and that's in Atlanta. And it's I think it's like all black. So it's like I do remember all of that. I just don't remember like, you know, what was the conclusion of it.
It's deeper. It's deeper women because they actually break it down like. Cause you know there's different hair types.
Yeah, it's like
so
4B,
like 4B, 4C, and all kind of hair. Like I remember my girl was telling me what kind of hair I had. I can't remember what it was, but like it's actually like different categories of different hair.
Curl patterns.
Yeah, curl patterns. Yeah. So, I mean,
well, look at y'all, some hair connoisseurs over there.
I mean, I got it by association, like y'all know. So it's like I got it by association.
You know, so you know what's crazy though? Like I know girls like. When I used to go to school, like they would always say they want to have babies with a nigga who got good hair.
I remember that, either good hair or good eyes, like pretty eyes. Like those were like the main things I would always hear.
Girls used to play in my hair when I used to be in school. Oh, you got pretty hair. Your kid's gonna have some pretty hair. That's what they used to always say.
I remember having an afro and they'd be like, "Oh, you got some fucked up hair." Like, I remember that. Like I remember this. So it's like, you know, I get it. We was on both sides. We was on different sides of the spectrum.
That's what I say. But they say it too.
Yeah,
they say it too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, everybody got their picks. Man.
Yeah, it's like a self-conscious type thing, kind of.
It is.
Like me personally, I love my hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my hair grows like very like it's like very it over curl like when it grow out. But I love my hair. Like it's thick. Like it's sometimes it's unmanageable if I don't keep up with it. But I love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my hair, I feel like
how you know how we always trip out Kevin Durant hair. That's because he don't keep his shit cut.
Yeah, he don't keep it.
And
cut.
He let the shit get all.
He don't.
Yeah,
he
mangled.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I look like that. Like, but I don't be like. He got bad hair. He just don't manage his hair.
That's what but a lot of people say he got bad hair.
Nah, no hair is bad. It's just
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't
either managed or unmanaged.
That's what I'm saying. Like every black woman has good hair, in my opinion. Now you could take it and break it down to your 4Cs, 4Bs, whatever. Right. But like I don't. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with nobody's hair. Like if I was to have a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like she might not get my hair. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She might get somebody on her side of family's hair. Like you never know. But right. I would never want her to feel like her hair is not good, quote
like,
unquote.
See, like that's the thing. Like me wouldn't.
Because like you said, that could be a self-conscious thing.
Yeah, but see that's why like me and like my child's mother we instilled that in her early. So like my daughter's hair is very thick. Like she get that directly from me. Like she came out with a head full of hair, but her hair is very curly like her mom's. But like it's really thick. Like she don't like getting it done sometimes. So like we'll tell her like, yo, like we gotta manage your hair so like it can be the best that it is. You know what I'm saying? So we don't tell her that, you know, it's good or bad. We just tell her like it's good hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we have to manage it so, you know, it can be what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I get it. It's a very sensitive topic. Like like you said, like they used to play in your hair, but they used to dog mine. So like I get both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. I guess it's something that it's
sensitive because you know how like we always be seeing those comments about like how even like I seen black women do it, I seen white women do it, where they be like, oh, I want to have some pretty mixed babies,
right,
and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like I can see why it just triggers a whole bunch of feelings within it when you start bringing up hair and black women. Like I said, if he wouldn't have said black, I don't think it would have been as bad.
I think it would have still been a reaction, but it wouldn't have been like everything.
I think a question would have been raised.
Yeah.
If it would have been pretty, when you say only one fuck pretty bitches with the good hair, what kind of women you talking about?
But when you say black, when you just
boom,
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about y'all specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Right. So I mean, like in conclusion,
and then the scope of it too, because Chris has always been known to mess with a particular type of woman, so that's what make it worse.
Right. So
because he always with the Asian, Asian type.
Like that Rihanna women. Type, or it's either like the island girl or like the mix.
That's what make it worse. Yeah, that's what make it worse. It's a whole bunch of factors that varied into what I can.
Do that make it worse because he has a select preference?
Because you gotta understand a lot of black women still struggle with society
telling them
not deeming them that they're not chosen,
right?
Especially amongst like celebs. I'm just celebs and athletes. They always feel like they pick last. Like you ever notice anytime like you might see like on certain pages or whatever, even on Twitter, like if you see a celebrity or you see an athlete with a black woman, like they'd be like, oh shit, like
it's a surprise to them.
Matter of fact, the baseball player, you know, the one who played for the White Sox.
I know you're
Anderson.
Talking about Anderson, yeah.
And everybody kind of was like, oh shit, he got a black wife.
He got a black wife, like
You see how it's like kind of like always that first thing.
Russ struck me as a dude that would like have a black wife like.
But I had this conversation.
How he carry himself.
Yeah, but I've had this conversation like my girl thought I liked white women.
Oh my god!
Like before she knew you.
Yeah. But I haven't been told. I've been told that before though. Oh, you seem like you know. I'm not.
Where they
get
that
girls.
from though?
I don't know. They figure just like a lot of. I don't know certain black dudes. I mean, you might like white women because a lot of women like prime example like give me like an actor or a famous athlete or something like that. Matter of fact, Michael B. Jordan.
All right.
So like you know how it's a running theme with him that he don't date black women and stuff like that.
Did you see that video that they found like that old rap video?
That shit was trash.
Like when he's like basically like serenading to that white girl.
Yes, that shit was cringeworthy. And the rap was ass. You seen that shit, Drew?
Hell no,
bro. I gotta play that shit for you later. But anyway, like a lot of
that shit was wild, bro. I was like, damn, like that's just gonna confirm all the narratives about this nigga. Like,
they feel like a lot of dudes, like the famous black athletes or actors, they feel like they automatically date white women because they seen a lot of them date white women.
Yeah, I mean, and I get it because that was like
I put you like they feel like any dude they might be into, they gonna feel like, oh, he don't date black women. They feel like if they feel like that's they type, they automatically gonna seem like, oh, he might like just like black women. I mean, white women.
I feel that, Mike, because I get that a lot also. Like
you saying I don't get that shit. Yeah,
but it's
why
just,
do y'all get that though?
But I think it's because
I know y'all personally, and I know like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know how I give it up.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, my thing is, I think it's just more on some shit like they don't understand us or they can't figure us out. So it's like
it's an assumption basically.
Yeah, it's an assumption.
So if I've never seen this guy, but I see this guy like from here or there, but I don't see him with nobody. So automatically he must like white women. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like,
I ain't seen him with a certain type,
right? So
I'm gonna just run with he like white until it's confirmed.
Exactly. Okay. That's what I can grasp from it because I'd be like, yo, they'd be like, yo, you look like you like white women. Like,
do that bother y'all?
No. When we went to Lemoore and people were like, yo, what are you doing here? Like, what do you mean? What am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
But I guess I just look out of place.
I say that to you, but I just be fucking with you.
I know that, but the people that I seen it, they're like, yo, nigga, what are you doing here?
Right.
This ain't how you give it up. You know what I'm saying? But back in my day, I did. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, so it's like, but I mean, honestly, man.
Only like one white girl my whole life, and that was 3rd grade.
And that's it.
That was it. And I don't know what that was about now that I think about it.
Do you feel confused about that?
I don't know, man. Now that I look back on it, I don't know why I had like that girl. But like, I remember my first crush was a Hispanic girl.
See, my dog liked them exotic. See, there's nothing wrong with it, and I feel that, Mike.
But I would never. I can never be with a white one. First of all, they don't really do nothing for me. They don't trick. Like she would have to have features of a black woman for me to even fuck with her. But like, nah, it's only black women. Black women, Hispanic women. That's about it. That I would date. But like I don't understand. Like Drew said, I don't know. Maybe because they don't see us out and shit like that. But I don't know. But it's like a shocker. It's like a shocker when they see like
it's shocking
when
for
they see
me
when
you
they
telling
see,
me that. Honestly,
yeah,
like,
but it's a shocker when they see like certain black men like be with a black woman, be like, oh, I thought he liked white women because I guess they see it so much, and then they project it on a lot of black men that he must like, and they say because they feel like white women is more easy for them to deal with.
So I have heard that. So basically, it's like I've heard that about every other race besides black women. They feel like black women are the least submissive.
Something like that.
Puerto Ricans are the
least submissive.
Holy shit!
I can believe that.
But like I just feel like it's just if a woman like trusts you and fuck with you, it don't matter what race she is, she gonna follow you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's specific to just like black women like being the least submissive. Like it's I don't know, man. I only date.
It's
black
like they
women.
be really disappointed. So then when they see it, it's like they project it across everybody.
Like me personally, like I've only
because there's
dated
plenty of powerful black couples,
right?
But nobody talks about that. They only talk about these athletes only date white women. No,
because
they don't.
It's easy. It's easy to go after.
Like we got LeBron James. You got Dwayne Wade.
Never been in a scandal.
You see what I'm saying? Like we got plenty of strong black couples within
Denzel
music.
Washington. Never been in a
You
scandal.
got Jay-Z and Beyonce. You see what I'm saying? So Denzel, DL Hughley.
And anytime Denzel's in front of the camera, he bigs up his wife.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Always. His wife. He say his wife is the reason why he's where he is.
Yeah.
You know
Bernie Mac too.
Yeah, Bernie always bigged up his wife too.
So there's, like I said, there's plenty of powerful black couples. I don't think it's just like that. I think they just see them and they just give so much. It's like the negative comment under your post.
Yeah. That's what I say. It's easy to go
the positive.
It's easy to go for the negative, but that's why I'm saying. Like me personally, I've only dated black women, so I don't even have like the.
Yeah, I've only dated black women.
The experience.
I never had sex with a white woman.
To even say like, I don't even have the experience to say like, you know, what another woman like, what she's like, because I've like I'm pretty sure like y'all probably been hit on by other races. Mm-hmm. Like that's literally happened to me probably like less than a handful of times.
I can remember one quite.
I don't count that, Drew, but I mean, I would say a handful. I get chose up on now, but I would say like a handful at least. But I don't like when it happened. I just be like, nah, like it's just it don't feel. It is no offense to no other race. Right. It just don't feel right to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I feel that because I honestly like for me. Like, if I was to talk to a white woman, I really wouldn't know what to say to her.
That's how I feel.
Like,
that's exactly how
it's
I
no like
I
it's no
know.
like I don't know how to break the ice with a white woman. Like I would know how to break the ice with like
with a black woman.
With a black woman.
Like, because when I get black as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and
so,
we from Charleston.
Right.
Like, so that's a different. You know,
and then like even just having a conversation with a fellow brother of mine, you know what I'm saying? I might say motherfuck them crackers, you know, or some shit like that. And then it's like, damn, baby girl, I'm sorry. Like, but do I say sorry if that's really how I feel? No, you don't. So I don't know if I could be put in a situation, you know, where I will have to either explain something to her. Like I shouldn't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also I just feel like y'all people done a lot to my people. So.
And I feel like that conversation would have to be had eventually, and I ain't really trying to get into that because a conversation like that is gonna happen,
right? And then it's like, all right, so say like that conversation does happen,
especially if y'all had kids,
and then it's like on some like I just feel like conversations like that shouldn't even need to be had just based off all the information and facts available beforehand of me even knowing you. So it's like if I have to explain that to you. Like mid-20s up to 30s, I feel like something's wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why that's why I just feel like it would be a waste of time even trying to like break that down to them.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, it's easier just to go what I'm comfortable with, and someone who already know me, without knowing me like personally.
And it's crazy because I've met a few white gutter ass shorties, slug out all that, you know what I'm saying, but don't know like. You do all this, but don't know black history.
You don't know the black, and that's weird. Like that's
weird as shit.
Like you're basically like it's like a costume to you.
Facts.
and that's always been weird to me. Like I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, you know, growing up where I grew up at, and like, you know, moving around. Like, I've seen it.
You feel like it's
several times.
it's their product of their environment, or do you know ones who dress like that and that's not really where that's not what their environment is like?
No, I know a few who dress like that and like who are really like that, but they respect. They know what it is. But then it's a lot who do it, and it's just like it's just pure ignorance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
like they do it to the up 10th level. You know what I'm saying? Like even niggas, like trap niggas ain't even moving like how these white pretenders trying to be. But you know, it's crazy that there is a lot of Rachel Dolezal in a lot of black communities. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a white shorty on East Side that says nigga and all this shit. And everybody accepts it because she grew up right there with the niggas in the projects. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about that? Like, do you feel like, you know, like, all right, so like,
I feel like stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying?
You got white friends?
Even like, cause I got
you
a
ever
couple,
my bad, I mean, cause you ever had to deal with that situation?
Where they said nigga?
Yeah.
My white homeboy has said nigga before. But it was when it happens, I just laugh. Honestly, I laugh first because it caught me off guard. But he was just in a moment where he was saying "fuck another nigga."
He was rapping a song.
No, he was just like living in the heated moment. You know what I'm saying? But he was talking about another white person. So he was like, man, fuck that nigga.
I've seen that a lot too. Like white people refer to other white people as nigga.
Yeah, just like that video I seen on Twitter.
Blows my mind.
When a dude busted in the room, I guess his girl was having sex with another white dude.
Yeah, he was like, yo, nigga, like, what's up? Like, I've seen that a lot, and that shit blows my mind, bro.
You know what I feel like? I feel like they want to be us when I see that shit.
1000%.
Like that.
Like, why you calling another white person that?
That shit be having me rolling. I'm like, bro, like, it's so.
That's like us saying.
Do y'all really like call each other that? Like. Cause that's what I'm saying. Like,
they say it. They say that shit.
I would never
man.
be like, yo, like, fuck you. You act like a cracker. I would never be like, you a cracker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not a cracker.
Or in that situation, you'd be like, cracker, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, I would.
You see what I'm saying?
It
like,
don't register. It don't make sense. Like, so like when I be seeing that shit, like, a part of me like, bro, I be want to be like, man, like, but another part of me be like eating that shit up. Like this shit is really like on some like next level experimental type shit.
Facts.
Like in real life.
Facts.
So like that shit really be blowing my mind. Like,
and it's wild because they real life be in that moment, like that zone, like, yo, I'm about to swing on this nigga and saying nigga, like.
But they don't mean no racial intent behind. I've seen that before. Like,
so we're just a pawn of everything. Like that's how I can really grasp. Like even in shit, like I've never heard a white person call another white person, man, fuck you, cracker, or honky, or no shit like that.
Exactly. Like, but we let honky and cracker fly.
Yeah. Now I've seen it when another white person might have been racist. You know what I mean? Like, or said like nigger or fucking nigger or some shit like that. I've seen another white person like, get the fuck out of here, cracker, honky, like in that term. But that's when somebody's being on a racial tip versus just regular real
interaction.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could imagine, like, but for me, if you're gonna project that off of yourself, like, I might have to kill you. Pause. I mean, I'm just thinking in that mindset, where you about to go? If somebody's out here calling niggas a nigger in my face, like in 2019, we gonna have to square up.
Right.
Depending now, because I've been doing pretty well. You know what I mean, with racial shit that just happens. People cut your line, or they feel like you're doing something. Like they'll try to test the waters or whatever. But I've also seen belligerent folks like on King Street when they're real life just trying to pick a fight with black folks. Like I've been there.
Right.
And my homeboy Ray, I'm telling you, he wrapped his hands around the boy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I thank God that I haven't been placed in that situation yet, because like shit like that like boils my blood.
Right.
Man. Like it really do, because it's like you know what you're doing. Like drunk or not, I feel like you would have did it sober. Yeah. So it's like you know that if I fuck you up, like the cops gonna arrest, they gonna put me in cuffs first, and then you gonna get your chance to, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get your chance to basically play like judge in court while I'm in shackles
1,000%.
Like shit like that boils my blood. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's to go back to it with white women. I can imagine their fathers and brothers
the shit that they've heard. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And just they don't want to see their daughter with a black guy. Like,
at all.
No white father wants to see their daughter with a black guy. Like, I promise you this. Like, when this child came out and they said, "Oh, this is a precious baby," they was not imagining a nigga laying next to her. You get what I'm saying? So even that's what I'm saying. Like, you just got to be on guard always, bro. Like, black men in America, we are always have a target on our back.
I'm used to it.
Yeah. So for me to put myself in a situation where, hell, I go to a family dinner, they might start putting stuff in my food or even just spitting in my food. All this is going to go through my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like,
here's this plate we already made before you came here.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm good on that.
If you tell me you already have a plate that's made for me when you get here, I'm automatically on something.
I already ate before I came here.
Right. Nah, especially, I do that even in black homes also though. Like,
I'll make my own plate.
I can't trust everybody's cooking, man.
I don't trust everybody cooking because I don't know how your kitchen look for
Facts.
one. Like, and I've just seen a lot, like, on social media as of lately, like, people be letting their pets in their kitchen and shit like that. Like,
I don't need to see.
Anytime I've had a dog, like, my dogs knew not to come in my kitchen.
Right.
Like, no pets in the kitchen.
Couch, no off limits.
Right. Do you let you've had dogs before, right? Yeah. Do you let your dogs go in your bed?
Fuck no.
Like, that's always been like off rules, off limits to me too. Like, I've had like little dogs though that I've like let slide, but I don't let them like continuously be in the bed. Like, my last dog, I had a miniature terrier.
Okay.
So those like pocketbook dogs.
Yeah.
So it's like those even be outside like that. Like, they stay house dogs. Like, I would let him be in my bed sometimes, but it wasn't like, you know, even then I'd be like, man, get out my bed, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I changed the sheets and shit like that. So it's like, you know, I'm real picky about that. But like, I had pit bulls before. Like, them niggas knew, like, I don't play that shit, bro. Like, any other time, like, we cool, but that kitchen and bed and couch shit, that's dead, bro. Like, super dead.
Mike, you had a dog?
Mm-mm. My sisters do.
Oh, okay. Would you get a dog?
Mm-mm.
You don't want a dog at all?
No, I don't want pets. Mm-mm.
It's a child, bro. It's another.
Mike looks
child.
like he wouldn't want an animal, like at all. Like, just your interior says it all in your house. Like, this isn't a pet home right here.
Around Mike have a pet tiger in that motherfucker. Right. Mike Tyson vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of racial interactions or whatnot, you know, the new Little Mermaid was announced, and it's going to be a black woman, a black young lady.
Halle Bailey.
Not
Barry, Bailey.
Bailey. She's in that group. Please forgive me, guys.
She got a twin sister.
It's a twin sister. They say they came up under Beyonce.
Yeah.
So like she's gonna be Ariel, and you know, for the last week, the white tears have been rolling.
Saltine, boy.
Not even just that, though. Even from the Latin community, I've seen it.
Yeah, and it's like,
for real?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
they always want to be people of color until, you know.
1000%. But I guess
would they feel like they wasn't chose or something?
No, somebody dressed up as a black princess and they got her out of the paint. Was it some Iggy Azalea, one of them? I don't know these shorties.
I know they started putting like they was like, what if we got such and such to play Tiana, the Disney princess? She was a black princess on the Disney.
From the Princess and the Frog, that movie, I know you're talking about.
Yeah,
but they was like, what they don't understand is that's a actual black.
Yeah, that was an actual black.
You talking about a mermaid here?
Yeah.
Since when is a mermaid like can automatically white or black or anything? You see what I'm saying? So they always be trying to find angles to try to twist some shit. So I'm not surprised.
Not only are y'all,
I knew it was gonna be outrage about that when that shit came out.
Okay, it was Karuchi. Excuse me. It was Karuchi who dressed up as a black princess.
Ain't she half black though?
I don't know what's this.
So what we talking about?
Yeah,
isn't she like Asian mixed with black?
She's blazing. She's basically blazing.
So they were just saying like they got her out the paint for playing like a black princess, but everybody's glorifying this girl.
She's black though.
Yeah, and this is my thing. Like, I was like, huh? Like, yo, if the black community wants to big up a black person for getting a major role such as this, like. Let us get our coins.
Hey, but guess what? It's not even like the Ariel shit that's gonna really fuck them up. Like, if y'all remember the original movie, like Ariel had like 6 or 7 sisters. So now you're gonna have a whole family of black mermaids. Father black, the mother's black.
And you know, make the whole
they
cast
might even cast a black person to play Sebastian, like how they did the first go around. So it's like, you know, you're fucked either way. You're fucked either way, bro. Like, just let it go, man.
Yeah.
Like, why are y'all placing so much weight on, you know? But white people do this, period, because they did this like even when the Star Wars came out and they had old boy when he was a stormtrooper, and they was like, there's no black stormtroopers. And then there was an Asian girl in the Star. There was like, there's no Asian people in outer space. And it's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, seriously, what are you talking about?
Wasn't Donald Glover in one of the movies too?
He's going to be in the next one. I think he's going to be Obi-Wan. No, he's going to be Damn, I watched Star Wars. I'm tripping right now. Forgive me, but I think he was in the last one's going to be in this next one coming up. But it's like, bro, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Oh yeah, they put the Catch Me Outside girl as being the mermaid too and shit like that. Talking about it'd be the highest grossing movie if she was a play. I was like,
so they put Bad Bobby as
as Ariel.
It would be the highest grossing movie.
That's what she said.
That would probably be the worst Disney
Who said
movie
this?
ever.
Bad Barbie said this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so she put herself in that. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. But you act black?
Black, right. This is I'm pretty sure she says nigga.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, she definitely says nigga.
I think every white person says it.
I feel it. I feel that also. Especially at the dinner table. Supper time. Yes.
Especially when they be amongst themselves. Especially some shit that they done seen like on the news or something like that. They definitely saying that. They not saying black people. Or African Americans.
You think like the little white boys that listen to rap when they
definitely say it.
But I'm saying
they
like
definitely say it.
When they get buck on their daddy, I know they saying nigga. Like
I just saw it where it was like a little white boy. Like he was punking the fuck out his dad, and his dad was trying to tell him to clean the bathroom. He was like, "I'm not cleaning the bathroom. You a bitch. I'll beat your ass."
Oh, I saw that too.
And the dad was like, "Yo, just go to your room." He was like, "No, nigga, I'll beat your ass." Like, and it's like, bro, how you ain't been fold this dude up and put him in the tub and just let him sit there yet?
Right.
Like, how you ain't been like? I would never like.
Now you're not talking that reckless to me.
As a father, like you've been supposed to lay down that hammer, bro. Like,
and they will blame everybody
at that
but
point,
themselves.
Gotta be.
Hey, he gotta know who the alpha is.
Yeah,
like, he should have been knew that years ago. Yeah. That look like that been going on.
But also because of that, I feel like his father probably projects that same shit towards rap. He said "Oh, rap is damaging my child" and shit like that. Like instead of pointing the finger at himself because he's the father,
you a pussy ass father, and your child running you over, and
exactly.
Beat your ass.
But so he's gonna.
I would never have a son that think he can outman me physically.
1,000%.
Even when I'm 70, like he will still know, like, hey, like that nigga got old man strength now. Like he would probably still choke me out.
Nah, I would never.
He still loves the fuck out of me.
Yeah. But sometimes you just gotta wring their neck, like them country folks say. Like, I'm wring your neck.
Like real talk, I've never seen my grandfather like get physical with nobody, but I know like if I would have tried to try him in his prime, he would fuck me up.
Right. Like I remember I tried my granddaddy because he had glaucoma or whatnot. So I was like, it was bedtime, right? And I was up just wilding, bruh. Man, I tried to lay on the ground real still, but see He was saying like he couldn't see, but he still had vision. Like he could still see like shapes and colors and shit like that, but it was just hella blurry. But I tried to lay real still on the ground, man. This man's he turned around, slowly slid off his slipper, turned around, and chopped the fuck out me.
But you know what? You probably watched him do that.
Yeah, and I was just like, I wonder what. Like, I'm thinking like it's a water bug or something and shit.
Nah, nigga.
Nah, this nigga turned around like perfect aim. Yeah, get your ass in the room. I said, all right, true. This nigga pump faking, bro. But nah, that's just the lame, man. I definitely feel like white folks they will say nigga, they will say nigga in their head to you.
I bet you they still gonna go see that shit.
Oh, and
though.
they had
they're going to see it though.
Fact, like,
I know I've been called all type of niggas by white people face-to-face conversations like in their head plenty times.
You know one that I wish I could run back, but I couldn't because I was like 8 years, like I was like 7 years old when this happened. Like one night, like I was at football practice. I used to play for the Union Heights Raiders. We used to practice in Agaby. And I used to live in West Ashley, so we was coming out of North Charleston and whatnot. And my mom, like it was like a situation where mom had to swerve, but she swerved in front of this old dude. And we had our windows down in the car. I'll never forget this. The dude come around, he was like, "You fucking niggers," and I was like, "What?" Like I always wish I was like, damn, I wish I was like 16 or 17. I would have told her to follow this dude so I could beat his ass. Like, I really just wish I could replay that shit like damn, I wish I was like bigger, like,
Yeah.
because he was like. He probably was like probably your size, but he was like an older white dude. Like,
Yeah.
but I was like 7 years old. I couldn't fuck him up like I wanted to. But like, I really wish I was like 16, 17, and like I would have been like, Mom, follow him. Like, I would have really fucked him up at the next red light. Like, but I couldn't. Like, it was funny because my mom was like, don't even worry about that shit. But I was really sitting when that shit happened.
Do y'all get triggered off of road rage? Like people, like that's like you might.
Only when people do dumb shit on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when if you tailing me, like, and you like it's getting annoying, then I'ma fuck with you.
Yeah.
Cause then when you get over to try to speed up to get in front of me, I'ma speed up and make you get back behind me.
You know what'd be funny to me though? Like,
I do
when
that shit.
niggas be behind you, like you can look
Like
at
literally on your ass.
you can look at your rear view and see niggas like popping shit or whatever, but like that shit really be like, I'd be like, bruh, cause you know when I roll those window down, I'm looking dead at you. You're not gonna look at me. So like, just shut the fuck up, bruh. Like that shit really be. I'll be like, bruh, like honestly, bruh, like I'll slap the shit out you at this red light. Like quit playing with me, dog. Like really quit. Like there was one time this dude like swerved in front of me. He was trying to go slow. I swerved around and I was really like this, like riding, like looking at this nigga, like bruh, like quit playing with me, bruh. Like quit playing with me, dog. Like the nigga was like, he was like trying to like look out the corner of his eye and shit. Like, bro, like quit playing with me. Like just quit. I don't have road rage, but like when it come out, like I can't control it. So like, don't play with me, bro.
Yeah.
Like please.
I don't know why. I just laugh at people. Like I just laugh and wave. Like
That's what I do too now. But like,
Yeah.
it's certain times where if I can look and see you trying to like talk shit, and then when I'm looking at you and you like, I know that you like really not like that. Like. Cut it out, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're not even built for this type of shit. Like, cut it out. Like, please.
Yeah, that road rage shit, man. Get out the paint, man. Because honestly, I just have to laugh at that shit. Because you're not gonna steal my joy and get me out of character in my vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nah.
Not my hard-earned vehicle.
Right.
Yeah, it's not even worth all that. But,
That shit do be funny though.
I hope she grows a lot behind this movie though.
1000%, man.
Yeah, and I hope they do like different spin-offs and original content. Like I want this to be like the
Disney
stable
might do
Ariel.
that. They might.
I want this to be the stable Ariel going forward.
I want every little white child to dress up as as the Black Mermaid.
Oh, that's
Like,
coming for Halloween.
Yeah, I cannot wait. Yes, your child wants to be what? Oh, Black Mermaid.
Y'all saw
Okay.
the Asian man in court who did the
Bruh.
blackface
Bruh.
Oh no.
because he felt like he was getting treated like a black man.
This nigga goes to court, right? And the judge is like, "Yo, why is your face painted?" And he's like an Asian dude that don't even got an Asian accent no more. Like that's how Americanized he is. So it's like nigga, you know what you're doing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like apparently he must have found like a Sharpie marker.
He got a Sharpie marker
And he
and
colored his whole
face
like, neck
before
area
the
on up
proceedings.
black. And the judge was like, "Yo, wait, what are you doing? Like, why you look like that?" And the dude was like, "You guys treat me like a black man, so I'm coming to court as a black man." And the judge was like, "What are you talking about?"
What's his charges?
I had no idea. That's all I had saw.
Like that's the only clip of this shit. I didn't even want to
I ain't
read
even
the article
look into
associated
it.
with the shit to find out what he's in court for him to feel like that. Cause it's like, nigga, fuck you. Like you deserve to just be like,
Right.
whatever you did. I don't care if you was going 15 over 40. Like
Yeah,
lock
because you
that
making
nigga-
you making it a mockery.
Like you making it a mockery, my
1000%.
nigga. Like I wish like as soon as he went back like behind the wall, that he got the shit smacked out of him. Like I would smack the shit out of a Asian dude that in behind jail who did blackface, bro. I smacked the shit out of him, bro.
Yeah, I just want
Like
to.
I'd hit 400 push-ups just to smack the shit out of him. Like
Yeah, that shit was.
I was like, bro, like what is this shit? Like I laughed at it, but I'm like, bro, like I hope somebody smacked the shit out of him for a honey bun back there.
We gotta find out what he's getting.
I didn't even want to read the. I was like, man, like it's whatever he did that shit. Like that's how I felt.
Oh, at that point.
Yeah, like he did that shit. Like I don't even
1000,
fuck what it was.
1000%.
Like he did that shit. Like
1,000.
for you to get up there and be like, oh they treat me like black man. Like nah, nigga, like you deserve that. Like whatever you
Big
did, you
time.
did it. Like give him the book.
For real. Man, that's crazy as hell. I haven't seen it. I gotta find this article though and see what his charges are because if he has like a eighth of weed, dog, he painted his
You know
face.
what's funny? Like when I first saw this shit, I was like, it didn't even like he was in court. Like that's how like out of place this shit looked. Like I thought that nigga was like in a lab and some shit blew up in his face. But
That's what it looked like smoke.
It looked like he did an
like
experiment going wrong. He got burnt. So like when I looked at the shit, like it was like, what is he? Oh, and then I saw the police standing. Oh, this nigga's in court. So I click on this shit, and then dude was like, "You guys treat me like a black man, so I'm coming to court as a black." I was like, "Bro, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, get this nigga out of here, man. Throw away his keys.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real."
So in other news, Starbucks is starting shit again. They got another boycott under their belt, but not by us though.
Ironically. They learned from the last boycott.
Hell yeah. So apparently these cops got asked to leave the Starbucks because they was making people uncomfortable. I think it was 5 police officers in Arizona. So what happened was there was some backlash. Mainly from white people. They was like, well, we're gonna boycott the Starbucks now.
And then that police force, they called for the boycott, right? Or was it just
kind of sort of, because they was the one who responded to it. You got something right here.
Oh.
They was the ones who responded to it. So I didn't really dive deep into the details, but it was just funny like how when y'all saw the police officers arresting that black couple in Arizona, they was like,
oh yeah,
y'all didn't have nothing to say about that. Yeah, y'all didn't say nothing. Y'all police force didn't put out no statement about that. But you was quick to tweet Starbucks about officers getting asked to leave.
And then didn't that shit happen when when like some random dude called the police on those black kids in Starbucks last year? It wasn't in Arizona though, but
no, it was somewhere. Apparently, there was these 2 black dudes inside of Starbucks.
They was doing a business meeting.
The worker had called the cops on them
because she thought they was just sitting in there too long.
Mm-hmm.
But like, that's the culture of Starbucks. People just come there to use their Wi-Fi all the time.
Yep. So these cops, whatever they was doing, made somebody feel uncomfortable, and I guess they told them, and Starbucks asked them to leave.
Starbucks like, nah, you ain't fucking up our money again.
Yeah. So
like,
now they trying to boycott. Starbucks again. Even though I don't drink no coffee and shit like that, I probably just go in there just to buy one just cause. Like seriously. Like I don't fuck with that shit. I probably just go in there just to.
You should try the chocolate croissants too. They get them warmed. They good.
You know, I did get a little sandwich from Starbucks one time. That shit was so trash.
Man, honestly, them shit ain't nothing but the Jimmy Dean like frozen breakfast sandwiches.
Right. They just throw those shit through like a little toaster.
Them donuts fire and the chocolate croissants are gas. Those shit is gas.
But that damn, I only drink hot chocolate because I can't drink coffee or whatever.
Right.
But I went there and they had like a snickerdoodle hot chocolate.
I know that was gas.
What?
You probably was high when you got that too.
What?
I know that was hitting, dog. Nigga, what?
Man, that shit. And then they had like what was like a churro little like.
I had that. There's like the little snack shit.
Yeah.
I had that. That was gas.
Man, you dipping in that snickerdoodle hot chocolate, boy, that shit been busting, bro, for real.
Oh, you was next level with it.
Big facts. But nah, just went to go grab 2, and then the next morning he was regretting it. But the man want to be on tequila and pineapple and then go get hot chocolates. It's
hey,
like,
just you can't sit pull up boy juicy and not be really a pull up boy because you know it's not gonna agree with your system, man. Like that's just what it is. Like this shit is destined for pull up boys only. But like, you know, in conclusion, man, fuck them police.
Yeah, this is their tweet. They said, "Don't appreciate as Starbucks asking our Tempe cops." They putting this shit in hashtags too. Tempe cops to leave your establishment on the 4th of July. Several of those cops are veterans who fought for this country. Zero respect. Dump Starbucks. Oh, that's their campaign. Dump Starbucks.
All right, so
as much time as y'all took to make out this graphic, y'all
shit,
made a logo for this shit. Y'all put Tempe in hashtag, 4th of July in hashtag, veterans in hashtag, zero respect in hashtag. Y'all didn't have none of that energy for when y'all did that to that couple in Arizona.
Hey, but you know that's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
that's how they know they flaw.
Like the man
they
hours,
look at this thread. Look at this thread. They took time to do this whole thread.
Yeah, someone got paid to do that. So I just need y'all to keep that same energy when it's time to cut that check to that family. So, the man hours that y'all paid, whoever.
To do that. Y'all had a logo and everything. Yeah.
Y'all just make sure y'all have that same energy when it's time to type up that check. So, because that check coming, bitch. The check coming, bitch. That's all I got to say. And I salute to them for not accepting the city of Arizona's police department apology, because you're not apologizing to me for wanting to kill me. Like, there's nothing to talk about after that. So nah, fuck y'all.
How much was they asking for again?
I hope they want the police department. That's what I really want.
Yeah, man, but y'all will be all right. Speaking of getting paid, you seen that video of the overpass sign that came down on the car? Bro, talking about how much you asked for. I just put a random number. I said 15 million. I might need more than that.
I need everything. Y'all got to name that whole highway after me. Like that's the most strip.
No, but I need millions though.
Yeah, I need that too. I need that too. But like that sign,
I need that first.
That sign got to come down. It's got to be a big ass picture of me as that sign.
But that car got fucked up.
Not only did she run into it, that shit fell and crushed the back of that. Like, if a child was back there, that was it.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Like, it's no way you surviving that shit.
That shit folded for real.
Did they survive, though?
Yeah, she was in critical condition.
She was when I read, she was in stable condition.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if motherfucker be like, dog, like, bruh, that's ridiculous. And
I'm paranoid with shit like that. So, like, if you stuck in traffic on the interstate, I hate being stuck under the overpass. Like, I always been like that since I've been little. I just don't, like, even now as an adult, I don't like that shit. Because I feel like that shit might collapse.
Yeah. You gotta think, some of them trucks be hitting them shit for real. Like,
that city part, they had to take care of that person, bro. Like, on some real shit.
And you saw the shit, like, on the video, the shit is already...
You moving.
And then
why would it... That's what I had to mask that
from
shit.
What they saying, it was welded and bolted.
Yeah.
But,
so there's no excuse. Really?
Well, somebody didn't do their job.
Yeah, just run the check. Like, it ain't even nothing to talk about. Like, yeah, it ain't no beef. I'm alive. You just know that I'm never working again. And, like...
Yeah, my family's set for real.
Family's set. Like, y'all naming a few streets behind us. That's my highway now.
As soon as I was able to grab a cell phone, I'm calling my job like, listen, y'all boy, hold that shit hold the fuck down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be buying that job.
Right.
But, like, just hold it down,
Well, I can't say that for my job, but still.
Yeah,
like,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, anywhere else.
That was wild seeing that. So,
Yeah, I hope they get every dime that they ask it for.
Me too. Like, you know what's funny? Like, I saw some shit where this girl was in. I think she was at school. She was at her university, or she was at a major establishment, and like a big ass piece of the ceiling fell on her, and she was live tweeting the shit, and everybody was like, "Bitch, like, why are you not playing dead?"
Oh shit!
Like, it was like a big ass chunk of the like roof like fell on her, and she was like, "Oh my god!" Like, she picked the ceiling piece and shit. We was like, "Why are you not like laying unconscious by this shit, even if you are conscious?"
Why are you not getting this shit up off you? It already hit you. Like, you're gonna get your check regardless, but get this shit off yourself.
Be walking downtown and like mint sign or something like, "Oh cool," like sign just fall on me or something like that. Like, I'm gonna play dead. Like, y'all gonna have to bring the sniffing salts and shit, all kind of crazy shit. I'm gonna just go ahead and like start convulsing and shit, because that's my payday. Like, they gotta pay me. Like, it's over.
But if this lady was driving probably like 2 miles per hour faster than when she was going, that shit would have completely crushed her, though.
She probably been dead.
Yeah.
Because that shit, them sounds like a ton.
Like, it fucked up the front of the car, but it really caught like the middle
back,
and the
like
tail.
That beam came down on that back part, bro. That's why I was like, bro, I hope nobody was in the back seat.
That shit like you stepping on a can, bro, in the back.
Like if that shit was crushed.
I never thought they would do it that bad like that.
No, them shit weigh.
That shit came down.
That shit weigh a lot.
Van Diesel be running through them shit in this movie.
Word, he be getting punched through them shit. Like, it's like he popped right
fake
back
ass
up.
shit, man.
He popped right. Like, he got he about to be in a. That's not even Vin Diesel. That's
The Rock.
The Rock and the other and Jason Statham. They about to have a whole Yeah, a whole movie them punch each other through like steel like metal and shit. Like
Is that the whole movie?
they got Idris Elba in that shit. Like he about to be like basically like half steel, half man. It's like, bro, like when I first watched the first Fast and Furious, I would have never thought this is where we would be at 20 years
They need to
later.
stop making them shit because now it's
Yeah,
like,
y'all
running out of storylines.
Them shit make
it's
a
done
lot
though.
of money, bro.
Isn't this the spinoff of
This
it?
is a spinoff.
Yeah, so I think they're done with Fast and Furious. After
Shit whack.
Tyrese was
All the
that
trailers,
crying.
the last 6 trailers all look the same.
Yeah, they do.
They all been the same.
All them
But
shit
listen,
whack.
niggas still make a lot of money. Like people go watch them shit. Like Jason Statham was really like a global like action star. Like he's not appreciated here, but like
Everywhere
globally,
else, yeah.
Like bruh, like the new like prime Jean-Claude Van Damme kind of like bruh, like he get it in like that movie wise. Like bruh, like he make a lot of money like internationally. But moving on, man. And in viral fashion as of late, we got a lot of nastiness going on in Walmarts, man. Shout out to Bluebell for never having a safety seal on their fucking on their ice cream. That's just wild. Like I used to eat Bluebell, but like when I would always open like, bro, like what a safety seal. But like somebody told me they don't have safety seals, and that's why I stopped eating that shit. 'Cause I was like, bro, like niggas can just be putting like X pills in niggas like ice cream and shit. But this is a girl who licked the ice cream and put it back, and
Not just one, she done multiple.
oh, she did.
Now she facing like up to 20 years in prison, and people saying, "Oh, you know that's kind of harsh." Like,
No, the fuck
bro,
it's
you
not.
wildin'. You wildin'. You can have any type of shit going on within your body, and somebody eat that shit, and now they sick or get some type of disease. Like you out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
She has to be used as an example.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck how she look.
I wish they would have used that dude because it was a dude in Whole Foods who did this like a couple of years back. He was at Whole Foods like sampling the soups with the ladle.
Oh my god.
And he was getting filmed. This is on Twitter too, but like nobody like called him to get arrested. And I was like, bro, like why is this nigga doing this shit, bro?
Was it like some old white man or some shit?
Yeah, like he was like tasting all of the soups and chowders. Like he was going in.
That old shit don't play the part of not
Like lock
knowing
his
better,
old
dog.
ass up,
For
bro.
real. Like, you know better still, dog.
Like imagine you going on lunch break, you go and get you some soup and a sandwich, and you see that shit happening, bro.
You
I would
gotta
never eat that
shit.
again.
Real talk, like I call in corporate, bro.
For real.
And I'm in Whole Foods, I'm using my white voice. I'm mad, like nah, bro. You fucked up my whole lunch break.
You'd be like Michael Blackson on Repo. When he call up people.
So like,
Hey,
all
use
right.
the white accent.
Hey, y'all go watch
shit was
Repo, man,
hilarious,
for the
man.
culture. So like in typical copycat fashion, like you know, with social media, like I saw another video where, you know, this dude, like he walks up to like a fresh thing of Listerine and gargles, they damn near gargling half of the bottle of Listerine. And he spits it back into the bottle and puts it back on the fucking shelf.
Was this a video to go viral?
Now this mind you now, he is strutting like a female.
Yeah, he's a fairy.
Yeah. Yeah.
The black girl did the ice cream.
No, the black girl did the ice cream.
The white dude did the soups, and this dude did the
Wow,
so disgusted.
while walking like he's in his, maybe he was in heels, I can't remember, but he was acting quite gay and drank this damn Listerine and spit it. I was like, listen, he got to go to jail, under the jail.
Bruh.
That is disgusting.
Bruh.
This man gargled this mouthwash and spit it back into the container, closed it back up, and strutted back off.
But like you know with that type of shit, those come with safety seals on it. So it's like if niggas not gonna open that shit. Like
Oh,
But
yes,
so-
they are.
Yes, they are. I
can
open
go-
Listerine and the still be on. All you do is squeeze the side and you twist. It's
That's all
off.
you do. And there's no safety seal on. All they had that little plastic wrap around and shit. That's it.
Come on,
There's
man.
no safety seals and no Listerine.
I've never seen one shit finesse, but like the way you broke it down, like that could easily be
Yeah.
manipulated. Like
Yeah.
oh my
All you got to do is
God,
rip the
bruh.
plastic off and squeeze and turn.
Yeah.
That's it.
The plastic seal will come off with it and you can put it right back on. Like it's never.
Yeah, if you don't feel like
Yeah.
taking the plastic off, you can
Yeah.
just take it
So
off with it.
so now you bought this Listerine and you pull off the plastic first and then twist it off, you're not gonna know that a seal was popped or
That's
any of that.
fucking disheartening,
It's-
bruh.
it's
Like,
disgusting.
Oh my God, bro.
Disgusting.
I literally, I
like-
be double checking that shit. Like what I do is I compare. So like I'll look at them.
The levels, all that
levels.
shit.
You're gonna gargle some Listerine after you was just gargling meat, and then you gonna spit that shit back into the fucking Listerine. That shit kind of got me mad now, bro. Like that was like, come on, bro. Like really?
Yeah, but who was recording? Who was recording that shit?
Apparently, he had a camera. He had a camera guy. So
See, that's the thing. It's just
it's
that,
a group effort. Like
Yeah, that shit whack.
Viral tweets.
Lock
Shit
their
whack,
ass
man.
up. Like that's the only way to damn stop the goofy shit. You gotta lock them boy up for this shit.
They'll
dog.
lock people up for other shit like that's not worthy of being locked up for, but shit like this they'll let slide.
A stem of weed can get you locked up.
But you fucking around with people's health. That's essentially what you doing. Like you out here, you licking ice cream. You can have some fucking, you can have all type of shit going on within your mouth, whatever. And you out here, you gargling Listerine, putting it back. Like nah, dog. Like people are just doing too much, man.
bruh, I cannot believe that.
I don't
niggas
feel
did
sorry
that with
for
their
her.
mouthwash, bruh. I feel like both of these niggas need to be penalized to the harshest of extent of the law. Like, if I was the judge, I'm coming down with the hammer of God on both of them. Like, bruh. Oh my God, bruh. Like that mouthwash shit was next level nasty. Like it take the innocence of the grocery shopping now. Like you gotta really like push up to the light to see like you know what I'm saying? Like
Your ice cream's not safe. Your cucumber's not safe. your Listerine's not safe.
niggas gotta wash cucumbers and bleach.
The cucumber shit is not even appealing, to be honest with you. Like that shit don't do nothing for me. Like
Hey, I saw some tweet.
shit whack.
I saw a tweet that had me in tears last night. Like this shit said, just a few months ago, you guys wanted Nipsey Hustles, and now y'all gargling cucumbers on stage. Y'all need to pick a lane.
Huh?
This shit had me fucking niggas. It was saying how women wanted to have a Nipsey Hustle type guy, but now all of a sudden y'all in these videos gargling cucumbers.
That's 100% facts.
Who the fucking gargle with cucumber? It's a waste of time. Waste of everything.
Hey man.
The cucumber sales are up though.
But they're not even making no salads or nothing with these shit. Like y'all just buying these shit to
suck
do-
on. It's crazy.
I mean, but it don't surprise me because he used to do the shit with bananas too.
I never liked that shit, bro. Like, bro, like give me my fucking bananas so I can make my smoothie. Like, leave me the fuck. Like, put the bananas down. Like, put them shit down.
Well, if you go suck a dick like that on camera, you'll make money. You not making shit off this cucumber shit.
Like, for all that, you right too. Like, for all that, just make your OnlyFans, bruh. Like, just go ahead and make your OnlyFans, bruh. Like, just go ahead and make your OnlyFans account. Hit the back page. Do whatever you gotta do. Like, run it up.
Are y'all subscribed to anybody's OnlyFans?
No,
Okay.
no. I actually follow a few girls who are like regular tweeters, but they have OnlyFans. But like one of them, I'm not gonna put their name out.
I'm gonna tell you how wicked that shit had got. So when Snapchat was like kind of popular, like around 2016, around 17 times. So if you was following a chick on Snapchat and you was just watching her stories and you wasn't subscribed to like her OnlyFans, like she'll make you unfollow her.
Damn, that's deep.
So like,
Damn.
and they'll say that shit too. I'm gonna be like, if you're not following my OnlyFans page, like you out of here.
I'm not paying monthly to see you play with yourself.
Dog, it's too much free porn out here.
Facts.
for
And your shit's gonna
OnlyFans.
hit the sites anyways.
Them shit be getting
Someone's
ripped
gonna
anyway.
rip your video,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be
somebody
on
be ripping them,
Pornhub.
so it really don't matter. But all of them be having like their own little prices and $8.99 a month, $10.99 a month.
These
$12.99
queens out
a
here are
month.
wilding, bro.
Hard air quote on queen.
And you know, to be real
let's not
with
get
you,
it fucked
I
up.
think they probably be finessing on that shit because I really don't think they be that explicit on there. I honestly think they just be having regular
it's
ass
a
pics.
page. It's a page called I can't remember what this shit called, but this page be exposing weak like OnlyFans pages. So like they'll tweet like the actual girl who had the OnlyFans, and the shit was like, overall your OnlyFans is a 2 out of 5 stars. I expected way much more from your previews, but all you was doing is grocery shopping and twerking. I unfollowed like immediately. Like,
But for
I was
every
like,
nigga
oh,
like
shit.
us who ain't paying, there's another nigga who
1000%.
These
Hey,
niggas is wicked.
It
out
was
here,
one
man.
nigga. It was one nigga who had like all them girls mad. This nigga was like, he had all them boy mad. Like this nigga was like, he was like, if y'all want OnlyFans for like $2 a month, I got all these girls OnlyFans. Just pay me $2 a month, and you don't have to pay their full price. And this nigga was running up like thousands a month, like all these girls, and it was like, hold on, these supposed to be our subscribers, and he was like, no, these are my subscribers. Like he was finessing the fuck out of them boy,
Technically,
dog.
they can't do nothing about
They
that
can't
shit.
nothing about that shit because
He got the subscription.
he
just making money on the back
buying
end.
their subscriptions. Just that he's leasing the subscriptions basically.
Yeah, he bootlegging their
He bootlegging their shit legally. Like
can we applaud this nigga, man?
I
applaud this nigga, man.
I was reading a thread of tweets. This shit had me crying. It was like different, like OnlyFans girls, like, yo, like you're stealing from us. He was like, bitch, I just paid you. How am I stealing from you?
If you getting your full money a month, you can't be.
He was,
can't be mad
the
about
girls
it.
was like, nah, they supposed to be my
But
subscribers.
you know what the thing was before the OnlyFans? It was a Connect Pal.
Connect Pal.
So
yeah.
if you had, but a lot of their videos was getting ripped like crazy. So they dipped Connect Pal and went to OnlyFans. Like it's they always gonna find loopholes and ways to get money out here, and niggas gonna pay.
Yeah,
It's a never end. It's like pussy really runs the world, man.
1000%. And it's crazy because that girl, Tiana Trump, her sister now is like pop blocking and shit on Snapchat and shit. And she was on some like whole.
Oh, she's whack, fam. I don't get the
She
hype.
is whack.
She's pop locking.
Like
How are you pop locking and your sister swings neck professionally? Like what's
she's
going
on she's on her neck also pop blocking, bro. Wildin'.
Hey, but Mike, do pussy really run the world, or at least the summer? Because the hot girls getting washed this year, bro.
No, it's just a phase. But overall, they do.
I
They
hear
taking
you.
their L's.
They could. They just dumb.
Because if you think about it, like I always say this, like most of the worlds we done had is over a woman, man.
Most of the wars.
Mm-hmm. It's either a woman or money. It's one of those two things.
Or oil.
Beef when two men is beefing, dog. I see some crazy shit when the other day Peter Guns got mad at Amina because she had this dude
boyfriend
around their kids or whatever. This nigga went on Instagram live with this dude and I'm like, man, this shit fake. Cause ain't no real man doing no shit like that.
Yeah, bless you.
But
Yeah, you gonna come see this man face to face. You don't need no social media if that's really a problem.
that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of this shit, man, is just is just corny. He old too. He like 50-something years old too. That goes back to what I said last week. It's not just, the young niggas who be on that corny shit. It be the older niggas too.
1000%.
But like, yeah, as far as like women, like, especially with social media now, like if you got a camera and you look good, like you can definitely find ways to get you some decent amount of money out here.
Like that one chick who be always popping herself in her car. I think her name like B Nasty or something like that. She called herself Carrie Hilson's Tethered.
Oh, I know you're talking
Oh,
about.
Che, they call it like Che.
No, that's a different porn star. Her name is like B Nasty. This
Yeah,
girl
I know
named
you're
B
talking.
Oh,
Nasty.
okay.
Yeah, she
Like,
be
she
wilding
be-
in the car.
She be posting like her monthly statements from OnlyFans. Like she be bringing in it like minimum $10K a month, just off OnlyFans.
These niggas lying then.
Dog, this shawty be in her car. Wow.
Wow, and that car gotta be stank.
For
bro.
real.
Ain't no way she's squirting that much in that car and like that shit don't smell.
And I think it be Reynolds, bro.
Bruh, honestly, man. Now Reynolds are tainted too. Like I know niggas push weight in Reynolds, but come on, bruh. Like now we got coochie juice all over the Reynolds.
Don't put your head on no rental in the back seat.
Jeez Louise, bruh. Like
Be in the backseat.
she be all over them.
All
shit.
the shit, dog.
She be all over. I mean, I hope she making 15 to 10K a month.
Yeah.
No, when you start making money like that at a young age, especially for a woman, you already think where her mindset is at. Like, you can't tell her nothing. She doing that shit for as long as she can. Unless because like, what are you gonna do when you turn like 40 something, 45? That shit dead.
But the crazy thing is,
I hope you smart enough to take that money and invest it in something.
But like, if you think like Cherokee, she went into producing versus actually like fucking.
Oh, she producing other girls.
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
So with that, what I'm
But she
saying,
got her own content page.
she
too.
does, and she does her own families and all that other shit. But also this girl right here, we're talking about who was in the back seat. She does her own scenes like with just a phone set up with some lighting. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. You don't need no damn producers, none of this shit anymore. Like niggas real like getting it on, making money off of their phones.
The phone has grown and expanded to everything.
Yeah,
It's a money machine.
yeah.
Man, but are niggas that desperate to where we subscribing to women that we would
There's
never?
a lot of desperate niggas out here, man. There's a lot of desperate niggas out here. Like it's too much. Like I said, it's too much free porn out here for you to be subscribing to OnlyFans pages,
Bruh. I mean, from looking at Twitter, like pussy like $40 now. So like, what's going on? Why niggas?
That's
paying?
where that 40 ball shit come from.
Yeah, what you finna do for this 40 ball? But like, what? Why niggas paying $20 and $30 a month to watch a girl skeet in the back
That's
of
a
a
lot of
fucking
money,
car?
man, if you
That's
think
a lot
about
of
it.
money, bruh. That's a lot of money, bruh. That's a lot of money. Like,
And these niggas be having wives at home. Like you ain't taking your wife out on no dinner date, no nothing.
take
But
your
you,
wife, take that $30 and y'all go to Hyman's or something,
right,
bro.
Like you subscribing to somebody, you paying $50 a month when you can go out to eat with your wife, bro. That shit is crazy as hell.
And all she doing is posting your money is like, hey, this how much I made a month, huh?
And you part of that.
Hey, but real talk, I ain't mad at that shit. Though.
I can't. You
Real
can't
shit,
be.
like, I
It's a
respect
hustle.
it. Like
No, it's a hustle.
Pimp C said this shit. Like the shit ain't dead. It just moved to the web, and like the shit literally on the internet now. Like women, like they track is the internet.
But that like I said, everything is for the internet now.
Yeah.
Everything. There's no boundaries.
And that shit, I know
It's wicked out here, man.
I know a webcam model, and she was like she can block whatever region that. So like even in the city that you stay in or state, you can't see her unless somebody records it and reposts it. But when she goes live, you can't see it like in South Carolina or North Carolina because she got both of them blocked. I was like, okay, this makes a lot of sense. So it's probably a lot more women out here that we actually know that's really out here wilding on these webcams, but we'll never see it unless somebody reposts it. Crazy. I ain't mad at it.
Dog,
Can't be.
This shit gonna get. This is gonna be more. I think it's gonna get to a point where it's just gonna become normal now. When
I
you
feel
see
like
certain
it's
shit-
already normal.
I feel like that shit is already normal. Like when I see people trying to do dumb shit to go viral, like I just be like, that shit normal now, man. Niggas licking ice cream, gargling Listerine.
Mike, if you're in the store and you see somebody doing this,
I'm snitching.
good job. I'm 100%. I'm probably box you in the back of your head
Hey, real
too.
talk, if I saw that dude did that shit with that mouthwash, I would have beat his ass, bro. Like I really would have. Like that shit would have pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I
Viral
would-
prank,
I ain't
none
gonna
of that
do all
shit.
Niggas-
I'm gonna pull out my phone. I'm gonna record that shit, and I'm gonna take it to management.
Nah, I don't
Big
even want him
facts.
to lead a store. I want him to get arrested immediately. Like he needs to be arrested. He shouldn't have the ability to go to another store to do
Like you
that.
playing with people food and shit, man. Like you doing. Like,
This
you
is
doing too
when
much.
citizen arrest comes in. Like I'm detaining this person
I
going to
feel like
ground.
Martin on national security. This is a citizen's arrest.
I'm gonna detain this person till this officer arrives and let them know exactly what the hell
Hell yeah.
just took place. Like,
Hell yeah, I'm gonna put my knee on
yeah,
that
you're,
nigga neck.
you're not running out the store, sir. You're going to jail today. Like for real. That's some disgusting shit. Now, if a child go pick up this, like, oh, you send your child on this aisle to go grab this mouthwash. Now what? You're not checking none of. You're just checking the shit off your list. I got mouthwash. So now you get home.
You know, kids ain't really.
Yeah.
They not really that tentative like that. They just going to grab what you told them to grab.
Exactly. So now, but black people, like my mother, always grab everything from the back. Pause. Like she, you know what I'm saying? Like she always would grab ice
Me
cream
too,
from the
me
back
too,
of it.
honestly.
Any
But you-
kind of anything.
For the most part, like when I go shopping, like I have a tendency to just if I'm used to grabbing the same thing, like sometimes I fuck up and I'll go like the other day instead of grabbing the regular oatmeal I got the low sugar by accident because I wasn't really paying attention. But like certain shit like eggs, like I know to open the shit up to see if any of them is fucked up or cracked. I'm not an ice cream person, but like if I used to have to go get ice cream from my mom, I check and see if there's been anything dancing, anything like that, and it's just certain shit you know to look for.
Mm-hmm.
Cause people really be out
They
here
wicked, man.
wilding, man.
People,
Wildin'.
I mean, you even think about it for Halloween. People putting syringes and
Yeah, niggas
shit
putting-
in.
I remember that time when we was like little. Like that, people want put like it was passing out apples with the razors in it.
Yeah.
Like that. I remember that.
Yeah, apple, and then they had needles in like candy bars, razor blade in a candy bar. Like people, real life are evil as shit out here,
Like
man.
why am I just passing out edibles? Like why we gotta like try to harm people? Like
And they were doing that also. Niggas got out the paint.
I would be cool with that before you trying to like cut my fucking mouth up, man.
That shit is wild, bro. Like,
That
you
is
really
just-
trying to harm people.
Yeah, that's the
Why the fuck are you passing that out on Halloween anyway?
You're trying to harm strangers. That's evil. These people did absolutely.
These are children, though. These are the
kids.
kids. Kids are like, you have a vendetta against children. That's how I feel. Because adults ain't really out here trick or treating. Yeah, you might dig in your child's
Definitely not. I had
candy
nothing but
bag.
kids come to my door
Yeah,
last year.
you know what I'm saying? Like teenagers from time to time. But for the most part, like they're little ass kids that come to your house.
Man, like you gotta take care of the kids, man. Shit, I was excited my first time doing it last year. I was at work, but I got to see my girl that did it for me.
Okay.
But like, it was just a bunch of kids out, man. Like, I just can't think about no shit like that. People is out here just wilding.
And who got enough time to be popping needles and syringes and fucking candy and disguising the candy back? Like,
You
Fair
know, my
enough.
mom was real particular about that. Like, if I come home from school around Halloween time, like about the candy, like she really didn't. She wasn't too fond of me like getting candy from school and shit like that, which I understand. Like, I get it. Just a lot of wild shit that was going on, especially like when I was real younger, like them elementary school days. Yeah, she wasn't really too particular with that shit.
you know,
But yeah, you got to start putting a hammer down on these people who out here
Mhm.
doing this wild, unnecessary shit just to get retweets
And I never
go viral
understood
and
why
shit
my
like that.
mom used to go through our candy. Like, I never understood it as a child. I'd be
I
like,
used to
"Yo."
think she was wilding. Like,
yeah,
you doing
but
too
also
much.
she was taking some of the candy also. Like, she was picking what she wanted out the shit.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. I was shitting then. But really, she was inspecting, like, the candies that were unwrapped or any of that shit she threw away. Or, like,
like if the wrapping was loose.
yeah, Tootsie Rolls and all those shit always got thrown away. Anything that you can
Yeah,
retwist and shit,
yeah.
she threw those away.
I used to be
Well,
mad
she real for throwing away Tootsie Roll anyway, because that shit whack. That's like hands down the wackest candy ever made.
Big
That
fact.
and candy corn.
Not,
That shit trash.
now, the flavored Tootsie Rolls, them shit,
Fruities.
yeah.
The fruities are
The
god
fruities
tier
are
candy.
fire. Yeah.
I missed the food stand. I used to walk through that shit and get a bag of them shit for like a dime, dog. Like I used to get the fruities. I used to get a frozen Snickers for like $1. Now frozen Snickers like 3 beans.
It's crazy, but prices went up, man.
But you know, so crazy. The girl who licked the ice cream, she probably won't get that much time.
She black. She gonna get some time.
We'll see. We'll see. Because with certain crimes like that, man, they really don't be putting the. Like, it's certain shit that's, like Drew was saying earlier about the weed, like, you'll get more time for that than this person will for licking ice cream and putting that shit back. And, like, no, you have to set an example, like, this shit is untolerable. I feel like when you put time on people with certain shit, it decreases the actions. Like, you won't have that shit going on. You be like, oh, shit, like, I'll think twice about trying to go viral because I just seen this person get such and such years for this shit. I think that's how you take away a lot of this goofy shit that's going on when you really put the time down on people. That eliminate all the bullshit.
It does. When you know for a fact you're going to get this amount of years
You
for
won't
this
do
goofy
it.
shit, you're not doing it. Yeah, you're not. But when you go around where there's no repercussions, you're going to push those limits.
Exactly. Okay, she got away with this. Let me see if I can do this. And it just goes on and on and on. It's a never ending cycle.
All for some fucking likes and retweets, man. That shit wild, man.
Lock her ass up, man.
That shit,
Throw away the key.
that's not even amazing. That shit just disappointing, man. Like, come on, man. Moving on, man. The Dreamville Revenge of the Nerds 3 has dropped. A lot of people have been oohing and ahhing this album. Mike, these is your peoples. How did you feel about this
This man
album?
said Revenge of the Nerds.
No, on some
This is shit
real
I
shit.
be talking about with this nigga sometimes, man. Nigga said Revenge of the Nerds.
No.
You must have been thinking about some other type of movie.
I'm
or
thinking
show
about the
or something.
movie, but no, on some real shit. That was like unintentional, bro. Like, that really was
I know.
unintentional.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking
That
with you.
really was, bro. Like
Listen,
Revenge of the
Revenge
Dreamers.
Nerds.
My bad. Like on some real shit. I mean, I didn't even mean to do that. Like that was just like I watched all the movies growing up, so like my bad. Revenge of the Dreamers 3 has dropped. It was a compilation Dreamville album. Mike, how do you feel about the album?
The shit was real good, man. Real good mix of features.
It was cool. I listened to it. I was trolling myself and listened to the 3 songs. I did pay attention to those 3 songs though, because those are interesting. Those were interesting collaborations to me. But the album flowed well. It was cool. Nigga, what? That's what I'm saying. Like, what? I can't win, man. I just can't, man.
No, it's not that. It's just like I'm not expecting Mo to give no review on it.
I just did. I said the shit was cool. I like those. I liked like that sunset shit. That was hard. I liked man, what was the other song?
I thought Thug was gonna get a feature on there, man.
I thought so too.
I was kind of looking forward to that.
He got niggas that sounded like Thug instead of Thug. That was interesting to me.
Like who?
That Guap Dad nigga sounded just like Thug on Costa Rica. That was it. That was the main thing.
A lot of people like the Cole and Young Nudie song.
Yeah, Sunset.
Yeah,
that was hard.
Under the Sun was
heard
dope.
That shit. Cole heard that shit. Honestly,
Self Love was dope. Ari Lennox is fire, man. She killed that shit. Her and that who I can't remember the name of the other artist on there. Self Love. Yeah, and Boz, he killed that shit as normal. I fuck with. He's probably my favorite out of Dreamville. But over, yeah, he's nice too. I fuck with it. But I think it's a real solid project for it to be like a collaborative effort. They did a real good job with that.
Yeah, they did. They did their thing.
The Baby killed Under the Sun.
Yeah, he did. He heard that song too. For that to be that opening song, he did his thing on that.
That should have been the opening song. Now, after listening to all those tracks, he did a good job of putting that at the top of the list. So they did a good job on that.
I was reading they recorded like almost 400 songs and
Some
narrowed
shit
it down
like that.
to that. Like that's crazy. Like, and they only recorded for like all together. Everybody was like a week long session.
And
400 songs in a week. That's a lot of fucking songs, bro.
Yeah, and then Cole did his thing on Sacrifices when he was talking about his wife, and then and his another thing too. Like people was like, oh, like Cole did a good job of not letting us know about his wife. We didn't even know that he had a first kid. I'm like, his whole last album was nothing about. It was all about his daughter, really. That's how I know people really don't be listening to music. Well, I don't know what y'all are listening to, because his last album, For Your Eyes Only, was damn near about his wife and his daughter, like being a father. So I don't know where people got that from.
Hold on, what'd you say? They got what?
So people were saying that Cole's doing a good job of keeping everything basically like
if
hitting
you listen
about
to For Your Eyes Only, he's talking about like a child.
being a father.
Yeah, he's talking about
That's what that whole album was about, really. So I don't know. People just be skimming music.
Just skimming over J. Cole just to talk shit.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know where they got that shit from. But yeah, he's definitely even talked about that before. He's talked about being a husband, talked about being a father, all on his last album. Overall, it was good. Some other new music came out. I felt like something else came out.
I don't know. I haven't been doing nothing but listening to TJX6, man.
Who?
That's my new favorite rapper right now.
Who's that?
He's the top scammer in Detroit. That nigga got some of the hardest scamming bars I've ever heard in my life. Like,
Oh, I never heard of him. What's the name of his album?
he got like a few songs out right now. Like the most popular song he got out right now is called a Dynamic Duo. It's him and Casper Quan. The shit crazy, man. You just gotta listen to it. Like, they next level with that shit, man. Like, shout out TJX6, man. He's an underground rapper.
Still listening to that Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, that's my album of the year pick so far.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if nobody said that. I said Jones shit. I'm still listening to Jim Jones shit. I wonder if Cole on his next album he's gonna have features on it.
Nah, I don't think so, because he's already satisfied everybody with this feature shit.
But it ain't really like his album, you know. It's kind of like what Kanye did with Good Music on Cruel Summer.
Yeah, but Cole also been on a few niggas' albums, like, besides this compilation, so it's like, he might have some features, but he might just be like, man, like, nah, nigga, I'm going back in my bubble. Like, fuck all y'all. So he could very well do that. Like, it's a possibility.
He's earned his right. He came out, showed everybody that he can rap. Fuck it.
I do need a new project soon though.
Probably might get one by the end of the year.
Yeah, because his last album came out like
Last year, around March, right?
Yeah, last year around March, KOD.
So yeah,
Very
might
solid
get one.
album.
Might get one this year.
So how we feel about free agency, man? Kawhi Leonard finally made a decision.
This free agency wave has been the
Corny.
most. I can't even say corny. This has been the most like.
Shit was corny, man. Took the
What
joy out of
was
it.
corny?
Cause all the bullshit and reporting behind it, just like all the extra shit that motherfuckers was doing just to try to get attention, man. Like the
Like
source,
Chris
like that
Carter
source
now?
and shit is dead. I don't want to hear nobody say my sources.
And that's what I'm about to say. This has probably been the most like telling free agency as far as figuring out these athletes, because niggas don't really know these people at all. Like
Niggas don't know Kawhi. Niggas don't know Kawhi like at all. Period. And I felt like a lot of people was trying to get notoriety behind this shit. Like especially like Chris Carter, like
for being the one to crack Kawhi code. Like
this nigga was giving updates with no updates.
Basically saying there's no decision been made.
All right, so why are you updating on the day, on the hour, on this shit? Like, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Chris Broussard got to get up out of here. Jalen Rose, I ain't really going to kill Jalen because Jalen, for the most part, like, he be kind of consistent. But he did go out on a limb crazy with the 99% re-signing with the Raptors. I didn't think he was going to come back to Twitter for a while, to be honest with you. But he showed his face. Chris Broussard.
The niggas ran Jalen Rose off Twitter.
I thought he wasn't gonna come back behind that shit because it was just so much like certainty, and like Chris Carter was kind of throwing shade at him too, like contrary, like to what's been said, there has been no decision yet, and then you got Ryan Hollins going to back for Chris Carter and shit like that. Like the shit was just hilarious, man. This motherfucker screenshot Woj and Chris Haynes following him, like. Bro, like you 54 years old, man. Like
imagine a nigga in his mid-50s screenshot and shit.
Like that's what you did this for, to get a follow from Woj? Like, come on, man.
Nigga, you're in your 50s. Why are you screenshotting?
You know, so crazy too. I said this the other day. Like, I just realized Woj's name is Adrian, and I never seen a white dude with the name Adrian. He's the first white dude I know with the name Adrian.
He's a wavy white.
I just thought that was crazy to me. Like, I bet you if you Google Adrian, you see nothing but black people. Guarantee you.
Yeah, black women and black men. That's like a neutral name.
Yeah, but hey, salute to Kawhi for going to the Clippers with PG, man. PG say, I'm finally going back to LA this time. What does this mean for Russell Westbrook?
Russell, he getting traded. He's going to be traded before the season starts. But I
think he's going to be traded within the week. They tried to trade him that night. They say Ujiri turned down the trade for because they wanted Pascal Siakam with Lowry and
Ibaka and
Ibaka. That would have made Kawhi say, but he turned the shit down. I can't be mad at that. I mean,
that's a lot of pieces.
Then they wanted picks like up in the 2029.
Yeah, they wanted a lot.
That's 10 years, fam.
They wanted a lot.
They mean to tell my locks are under your like jurisdiction for 10 years. Like, nah. So I get it. But I don't think Russ' market is that big, to be honest with you.
Miami. It's the only place I see him. I mean, I saw some shit talking about Houston, but I don't think that shit will work.
I got 3 places: Chicago, Minnesota, Miami.
Y'all need to try to get that nigga, bro.
And they ain't gonna do it. They under this youth movement rebuild, which we've been doing for a couple of years now.
Like, Russell's the perfect piece for y'all at this stage and point. Like that.
I already got a trade idea. Just we got to get to under $30 million. Well, we got to match that $30 million cap hit that will take. So of course you got to get rid of Otto Porter, which I'm cool with. Get rid of Otto Porter, Chris Dunn, because we've been trying to find a trade partner for Chris Dunn, and Felicio, and that's it.
Didn't y'all just re-sign him though?
Who?
That Felicio dude.
Yeah,
is his name Felicio? That nigga's name is not Felicio.
That's his last name. Felicio.
Felicio.
Yeah.
So I said, nigga name is not Felicio, bro. Like
that's
wild.
Me saying
like,
it. But yeah, we just gotta clear. We get them 3 off. Especially Chris Dunn, because there's no need to keep this man no more, dog. Like, he's just non-productive. He was the only one out the Jimmy Butler trade that didn't pan out.
Chris Dunn is ass.
Yeah, and to be a lottery pick, like, yeah, maybe he just need to be somewhere else. I ain't gonna say the man ass, but sometimes, you just probably just need to change the scenery.
Man, bruh can't shoot, man. Bruh ass.
He can attack the rim, but other than that, man, like, his defense is definitely A1. But yeah, man, we need some scoring, and you just ain't working out. But I would like to see Russell Westbrook in Chicago, man. It'd be a good look for us. You have him and Levine in the backcourt, that's gonna be crazy.
That number speed, bro. But Boogie Cousins has signed with the Lakers for right above the veteran minimum. Very telling.
This nigga
considering
fired
that
his fucking agent.
He fired his agent and signed with Clutch Sports. So,
and Clutch Sports only got you $3 million.
I mean, the market that says the market was small for him.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
that's what reports are saying. Like, ain't really no market for Boogie, man. It's unfortunate, but it's just a reality. Like,
I mean, he gonna be all right because if he come out and ball this season, because he got nothing but time to get 100% healthy now, so he can come back and do what he's supposed to do with the Warriors, like as far as being healthy. Because he came back healthy and blew his bicep out as soon as he came back, so like he automatically was back.
I feel like he Patrick Ewing with the Magic.
Oh no. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Didn't Patrick play for the Sonics? Am I tripping?
Mm-mm. You think about Kemp?
I remember.
Kemp with the Magic too.
Yeah, Kemp was with the Magic because they had yeah, he was with the Magic.
I think Pat and Kemp was there at the same time. That shit was ridiculous.
Kemp looked like a fucking defensive lineman. That's how big he was.
That's right. That's what Boogie looked like, man.
Oh, Boogie was terrible in the finals.
Turned the channel in the finals
Dog.
a few times. Like, oh, I couldn't even watch.
Boogie scored like almost 20 plus like every game.
The fuck he didn't, Mo.
He scored,
the fuck he didn't.
Bruh, he scored 9 points game one. Then he scored like at least 19 or better each game.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
he did not.
Look his finals numbers up, please.
Mo, you don't know what you talking about.
Yes, I do.
He almost blew a game. What game was that? He almost blew because it was
bad decisions, but
game 5, the closeout game.
Yes, the closeout game because it was what
he had almost three.
He fouled,
he had a bad foul, a turnover, and he lost the ball.
Yeah.
Look the numbers up. He made bad decisions, but
I think he had like 9 points that game.
He had 9 points the first game that he played in the finals. He put up double-digit points every game after that.
I don't think so.
All right, so the closeout game 6, DeMarcus had 12. Let's see. So
they lost that game collectively.
Game 5, the game they won, DeMarcus had 14. Let me see. Game 3, he had 4.
Yeah, game 5 is the one he turned up.
Let me see. No, where's game 4 at? Oh, here's the one. The one the Raptors cut that ass and went up 3-1. DeMarcus had 6 points. Yeah, so I don't know what Mo talking about, man.
I must have saw another DeMarcus.
Yeah, you did. You definitely did. Because game 2, he had 8 points.
Well, I tried, Boogie. I tried.
My dog got Big 3 confused.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I don't know what you was looking at.
I'm a Kentucky fan, but that shit was disheartening watching Boogie, man. It was disgusting.
He'll be all right on this team. I feel he'll be all
How
right.
long are we going to keep saying that with Boogie? How long are we going to keep saying that? He going to be all right with this team. He going to be all right. Like, I feel like the nigga declining. Like, what you be saying about Draymond is real life what
Draymond
DeMarcus
blew
is
his
doing.
bicep out, and he didn't come off an Achilles. He's better than Draymond. I'm taking him over Draymond. Let's not bring Draymond into this.
No, I'm not bringing it. I'm just saying with everything that you be saying about the decline, that's what Boogie is going through right now.
The nigga played hurt. He played hurt. He wasn't 100% in the finals. Like he still came out on one bicep. So I'm not going to hold him like that. Like that's why he had a small market.
But it wasn't the bicep that was throwing me off. It was just the unathletic.
His conditioning wasn't right.
Yeah,
like
that's
that's just what it was.
Shape.
Like I was saying, he's gonna take this summer and dedicate to getting in shape. He's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta think, even if he don't panel, you gotta put $3 million. Like, It's not really that much of a dice roll.
Well, we also called this shit. They didn't get AD, but it's actually crazy that they got that it was that they got Anthony Davis and they got Boogie Cousins because we already said that Boogie
And they
was
play
cheap.
well together.
Yeah, I mean he was cheap, but now you got that out. This the reunion of Kentucky players in LA. What's going on? What's going on, Lakers, man?
And
Rondo, yeah, that's crazy though. But they called the Lakers the New Orleans Lakers, and they called New Orleans.
There's no reason why they shouldn't be a top 3.
New Orleans Blue Devils
next year.
Yeah, they should be a top 3.
I heard the Boston Celtics are trying to make a package for Russell Westbrook. That's what I hear. Just rumors. Like the Knicks, the Bulls are the active teams right now. They say he want to be in the East. Are the active teams right now. I don't see why Pat Riley wasn't called, but as what I'm hearing, it's New York Knicks, Bulls, and Boston right now that's trying to make a package for Russell Westbrook.
I don't want him. Honestly.
No, you got Kemba. There's no need to have.
That's
Russell.
what I'm saying. That don't really make sense. But if y'all give up Tatum, that would be stupid.
I don't even.
But that's what they're gonna require.
Dog, Sam Presti is the worst GM ever, man. I seen a nigga try to shoot bail for this man last night on Twitter. I'm like, nah, fam. Like
he's had a lot of talent in that organization, bro. You drafted Victor Oladipo. You had KD. You had Russ. You had Serge, and
he didn't draft Victor.
Who drafted him?
Orlando.
How'd he end up on? They traded for him.
They traded for him, and then he shipped his ass off to Indiana.
Yeah, all right, but you still had Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah.
Presti a trash GM, bro. Like, there's no way after all of this time, like, you can honestly look back at your roster. Even when they made the finals young, they at least get one ring out that 3. At least one ring. If you keep Harden, if you re-sign Harden, like that 13 to 15 window, there's no way Harden, KD, and Russ don't get you one ring. I just don't see it. Especially the way they all became MVPs, like on their own teams. Like, nah, dog. Conversation got to be had about OKC front office.
Serge done went and got a ring.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you had Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Paul George, Victor, Serge, Steven Adams, Reggie Jackson.
Melo.
In over 11 years, you had 0 rings. I'm not even going to throw Melo in there. He's not worthy of being spoken of.
I'm going to throw Melo in there because he's definitely worthy. So we're throwing Melo in there. Stop hoeing that man.
When you changing your profile picture?
When he signed to the Lakers, bro, you're going to.
He's not signed. They already filled up their roster.
No, their roster not filled.
How many players you think they got on their roster right now?
I don't know, but their roster sure as hell not filled, man.
Okay.
They just was trying to get Mook, and Mook shut that shit down. Like, they still got spots.
I heard they getting Kyle Korver.
Please don't. I don't think
so. They got LeBron, Anthony, DeMarcus, Kyle, Rajon, Danny, Jared, Quinn, Troy, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, JaVale McGee, Taylor Tucker, Alex Caruso, Jonathan Williams.
Melo can definitely.
That's 14 players. That's a full roster, Mo.
Definitely taking 2 of them.
Man, just go ahead and get ready to change.
So was that whole Monte Ellis and Amari Stoudemire working out?
Was that true? Is that?
Did y'all hear anything else after that?
Shit about that.
Okay.
What, they trying to get back in the league?
Yeah, they're saying that the Lakers were working those 2 out or whatnot.
That's dead. This is not 09.
Did Amari whole leg fall apart? Like, he's not.
I mean, he does his thing in Big 3. You know what I'm saying? But
he should stay Big 3.
You think so?
He should stay Big 3.
Nah, leave that shit alone, man.
Leave that shit alone, bro.
Y'all what?
No way.
What about Monte?
No way.
It's not 2K9, bro. It's not. Sorry. That reason should have Monte come out and drop 15 a game off the bench.
No, they should. There should be no reason why they shouldn't be in the Western Conference Finals next year. Like, for real, for real. I got
especially with Melo
coming
coming off the bench, bro. That's gonna be epic.
They got better.
Like,
who coming off the bench?
Especially with Melo running that second string. Oh my god, that shit gonna be amazing, dog.
This nigga said running the second string.
I mean, what he got to run the second unit.
He's not gonna run the second unit.
Who's running second unit? Him and Rondo running second unit. No.
Yeah. Quinn Cook.
Chill out, man.
That man ass.
He's ass. He's ass.
Niggas see him make three threes in a row in the finals and give him a contract.
Hey, my dog got 2 rings. I don't know what y'all talking about.
What did that mean?
Adam Morrison got 2 rings.
Goats, nigga.
He from Duke or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from,
Oh.
whatever that supposed to mean these days.
Yeah.
With the slander though. Put some respect on it, man. He's not.
Dog, Quinn Cook ass. Like,
We gonna see this year, man. We gonna see this year.
So like right now you got them going.
Go. I got Miami going. Once we get Westbrook,
As if y'all get Westbrook.
we gonna get him, man.
y'all got to give him some pieces to get Westbrook, though.
That's fine. Get Dragic weak ass out of there.
He's gone. He been gone.
He's still there.
No, he on Dallas.
I told you yesterday that man is still on their team.
So why did they report that he went to Dallas?
No, he did not. He's still
Because I
there.
remember everybody was making those jokes. They was calling Dallas. They called the Mavericks the Dallas Aryans.
That trade never went through.
They never went
They
through,
called
bro.
them the Aryans because they had Dragic, Luka, and Kristaps.
Nah.
So that trade didn't go through.
He's still with Miami.
Oh well, get Dragic old ass out of there.
Yeah. I mean, we got Tyler Hero now. You know what I'm saying? Which
The niggas talking about who his game remind him of.
I saw that. Somebody said Mike Miller, though. This shit's
Tyler
crazy.
Hero game remind me of Tyler Hero.
Right, 1,000%.
Hold on, they said Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero is Mike Miller.
That's what they
That's
said.
a hell of a comparison.
J-Man
Facts.
said his floor is Mike Miller. His ceiling is Klay Thompson. I'm like, man, y'all niggas always do this every time a player come in the league. Y'all did it with old boy from Atlanta, Trae Young. Oh,
he's
he's the next
Steph
Steph
Curry.
Curry. Like, nah, fam, he's
the
Trae
nigga
Young.
nice now.
He's Trae Young though. He's not Steph Curry. And it's not saying he got his own game. He's like, nah.
I see if you can say like the nigga kind of reminds you of a player, but he's
I
still.
mean,
Trae.
that's what social media is now. Niggas live in moments. Niggas they don't go off consistency. Like that bullshit that you sent me the other day when they said Paul George and Kawhi Leonard is better than Jordan and Pippen.
No, the nigga just flat out said that PG is better than Pippen.
Yeah, okay.
Then he went to the
Nigga
points.
said
He went to the
overrated.
points. He said, yeah, he called Pippen overrated. This Hoops and Brews. This Hoops and Brews podcast. I listen to these dudes because I used to follow. I know one of them from Nike Talk, but
Tell them from me, they're wrong.
But he said one of the correspondents said that Pippen was overrated. Then he said Pippen never put up the point per game that PG put up.
Okay.
It's a different game.
Oh, I know, man. Like I can't even fathom. I can't even wrap my mind around it. But you know, and they know the game, so I can't really say that they don't know basketball because like they go in depth with their show and whatnot. But I just can't get with the whole Pippen being overrated. You know what I'm saying? Pippen, one of the greatest small
Only because
forwards
they played
ever.
in the 90s. Everybody in the 90s is overrated and trash. That's what it is.
I only say the defense overrated because they really wasn't playing defense back then.
Close line.
It really wasn't. And I'm just not just going off of Jordan. Their defense was ass back then. Like, they really wasn't.
So what y'all think about the newfound Clippers?
They're going to be good. That defense going to be a 99 on 2K.
That defense going to be dumb crazy.
Like,
Bro, niggas going to be frustrated playing that team, bro.
it's lockdown on the wings
Yeah.
and at the point.
Yeah.
And at the point, like, it's going to be frustrating. And they still got Lou Will coming off the bench.
Niggas gonna be shitting playing that team for real.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be picking that team to play with, though.
I'm cool with that. At least niggas not picking the fucking Warriors no more.
No, 1,000%.
It's going to be, it's balance. It's balance restored back in the league now with these moves.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I just think, like, the Bulls need another piece.
Nah, if I could get Levine with Russ, I'm good.
The NBA need Bulls and Knicks to be better. And I know Bulls, they just young.
They really don't need us to be good.
Man, come on, that's come on. Those are classic.
That's only because of Jordan, man.
Those classic teams, man.
I'm a diehard Bulls fan, but the league don't need us to be good. It would be nice, but niggas just we gotta just.
It's good for
build a fucking
nostalgic
team, man.
purposes.
Nostalgic, yeah. But it's like, I don't know. They want to really just run with this youth movement, dog. Like 2020 is supposed to be our year. Like if we don't make the playoffs this year, and I'm talking about like a top 5 team, what are we doing? I took the last 2 years on the chin.
Yeah.
With this third year, no way. I took 17 and 18 on the chin. I'm not about to take.
You definitely did. You definitely did. I'll give you that.
Yeah, because I called that. But outside of that, nah, dog. If I could get Russ in Chicago, man, I'm good. But shit just run its course. Like you was in OKC for like 9 years now, 10 years. Shit, actually longer than that, like 11 years. Cause you've been there since '08. So
there's no need for him to stay in OKC.
There's no need. Yeah, there's no need for him to stay.
I get the dedication and all that shit, but
Paul. No, they already said him and his agent already talked with Presti, and they gonna get a trade in the works.
Yeah. But damn, who's gonna be the new face of damn OKC?
Nobody. It's gonna be.
It's gonna have to be a drafted player.
They gonna have to move that shit back to Seattle, man. Like Seattle deserves a team.
Nah, cause they revenue is booming out there. They ain't moving.
Ain't nothing but the KKK and Cornhuskers in OKC, bro. Like nobody's going there, but I get it. I'm with you though. I think Seattle needs a team too.
Charleston needs a damn team.
So I just read something. The Bulls would just have to trade, like I said earlier, would have to trade Otto Porter Jr. and Chris Dunn to make the salaries work. And the main thing OKC interested in is a bundle of future first-round draft picks and pick swaps. We can do that because we got plenty of picks. Levine, Market, and Carter Jr. would be safe. I told those niggas that. If you get Levine back there with Russ,
it's a lot of speed.
That is. And Kobe coming off the bench.
I ain't gonna lie. I play with y'all on 2K if y'all got Russ.
I'm playing with the Bulls regardless on 2K.
I think
if you a raw 2K player, if like I ain't played video games about 4 or 5 years,
yeah.
But like when I had to get back into it, like yeah, I get my skills up with the wackest teams, cause I know if I get like the Warriors, I mean that shit whack.
Yeah.
Like at that point, like when I used to play 2K, I used to play like with the Nuggets when they had Ty Lawson.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
They was raw too.
They were.
Yeah. So
they're more of a lights out from 3.
Yep. I used to hurt niggas with Ty Lawson on there.
Especially that random lands on that third pick on your random that lands on Denver. You be like, all right, I'm straight.
That's what Denver was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but man, Russ, man, I just feel like he just need to change the scenery. Sometimes you just get to that point in your career when shit just don't pan out. Like you don't have to stay on one team forever. I just not a fan of that hot. Like I like balance. So, like, I'm cool with 2 superstars being on the team. But when you start tapping into that 3, 4 range, that shit trash. That's why I'm glad you got LeBron and AD in LA and you got Kawhi and PG in LA. Mm-hmm. So, like, those games, we already know Christmas Day is going to be LA versus LA. And then you going to have to find an East. If we get Russ in Chicago, it might definitely be, well, OKC probably ain't going to have nobody. So, it's probably going to be, like, who isn't it? Boston, Chicago on Christmas Day. That'd be
definitely
epic.
Be Boston and another team.
Or Nets. That should be. Can you imagine the Christmas Day games with the way the league is now, especially if Russ come to Chicago? Dog, that should be flames. That'd be a fire ass Christmas Day. And we talking about from 12 to like 9 o'clock at night.
Dog, that Lakers and Clippers game, them tickets gonna be like $10 a piece.
Dog, Andre Iguodala was right when he was talking about how they be pricing out the real fans when the team get like when they win start getting up. But that's with anything. Like I remember when the Panthers got when we went to the Super Bowl like that year after, like yeah, shit went up. But then gradually like the shit like they priced. That's what I'm saying. Like the Warriors fan base ain't really been like that. Like you had nothing but tech people sitting up in the front rows and they ain't really had no real fans like that.
Silicon Valley.
Yeah, bro. Like they used to be the laughing stock of the fucking league until that one year when they had the Believe team, that 017 that beat the Mavericks in the first round. But outside of that, bro, they never got busy like that as far as fan. I know trash like this is just facts. Like the Bulls been selling out consistently for like 8 straight years. Like we led the league in like sellouts. Like we don't really need no. I wouldn't say no star to like have fans come to the games. But the Warriors, that shit about to be a dub.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
But do y'all see D'Angelo Russell happen? Like, how do y'all see that panning out?
I think it works.
Yeah?
He'll be like Splash Brother .3. 3.0. He'll be the third piece.
They said they want to trade him.
That's what I saw also.
They get something back from KD. That's what they said.
Which, I mean, he's a hell of a player, don't get me wrong. But like Steph with that half-ass
getting burned on defense.
Yeah, like half-ass defense. That shit it ain't gonna work.
Steph ain't got nobody to make play defense for him now.
Nah. Right, get him.
D'Angelo, nigga, shit, I don't play defense. The fuck? What you fucking want me to do?
Yeah, and then Clay's out next season, KD's out next season. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out, man. Truly, but I just need Miami to get one more piece. And I think we traded away all that money with Whiteside. Like
I would say, give up Dragic, Winslow, some future first round picks.
I don't want to give up Winslow.
Dog, you gonna have to give up Winslow, fam.
Is either Winslow or Bam?
You don't want to give up Bam.
Nah, we don't want to give up Bam.
So you gotta give up Winslow.
You gonna have to give up Winslow for Russ.
See, like Josh Richardson, if he was still there, that would have been a good. That would have been a good piece.
Yeah,
He's gone though.
Who did y'all trade
Josh
for Jimmy?
Nice though.
In that trade,
Who
did y'all lose? Just Josh?
Mm-hmm.
And
Josh.
y'all lost Olenek in it, or he's still there?
Olenek's a free agent.
Yeah, he's a free agent. But we traded a first round pick next year. I think a lottery pick. And Whiteside to Portland. For
Moe.
Yeah.
Then Moe is with the Clippers now.
Yeah, because then we got two from Portland, then traded Moe. I think it was the 3-package deal
For Hassan.
I
forgot about the Hassan trade.
Yeah.
Damn, so y'all had a lot of trades within the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Y'all got any picks left?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
because the Thunder looking for picks.
I know,
Y'all
but they
got
got
the
fucking
players.
enough.
Y'all
They
got
got
the players.
enough. But
They got 5 from the Clippers.
They trying to be greedy, man.
But honestly, like, also we can't.
No bullshit. I feel like that's a perfect fit though.
Dion Waiters could go back.
I'll put Dion Waiters in the trade package.
He can go back to OKC because he was there before.
That nigga.
So you give up Dragic, Dion Waiters, Winslow for Russ. You cool with that?
Yeah, one pick. Yeah, I'll throw a pick in there just to sweeten up the deal.
As long as Laurie, Levine, and Wendell ain't touch, I'm good.
Because
I think Miami would be the best fit for him. That's just my opinion.
It has the pieces to win right now. You know what I'm saying? And not be that
It would be
flirting around
Miami,
7-8 seed. Like
it would be Miami, Chicago, and Minnesota, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I don't think he want to go to. I mean, Minnesota does have Anthony Carrstown.
I did hear about Houston, but I don't know.
Yeah,
That's what they just said.
yeah.
Houston is the number one.
Boy, if Chris Paul gets shipped to OKC, bro.
I was hearing Chris Paul and Gordon for us.
Chris Paul probably might retire on them niggas. Like, fuck y'all, boy. Who y'all playing with?
Ain't really too much he can be demanding about these days, though.
No, you right.
Oh, Chris Paul? Definitely not.
Nigga better go shoot him a fucking State Farm commercial and fall back.
But they're trying to trade their centerpiece also. What's his name? Capella. They're trying to shop him around also. I mean, he's a decent big guy. He's just not there yet. I mean, when it comes to playoff basketball, he's just not there.
He ain't got no hustle, and he ain't got no grind. Like, he don't want to clean the boards or nothing. Like, he be getting outboxed by people smaller than him on the boards.
That shit disappointing.
That shit is very disappointing. At that point, it's just effort.
Yeah, you're right.
That's all that shit is. So,
Right. But Monte Ellis need to come back, man. That shit gonna be good for the league.
oh, he ain't got no more speed, man.
I don't know, man. He looked good on the little tapes I seen, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga Monte was a demon on
He
2K10,
was,
bro.
bro. That nigga was too nice.
Oh my god.
But I played 2K for the first time in a while yesterday, and my defense was trash, until like the last minute in the fourth quarter came up clutch, but we didn't win the game, bro.
I be forgetting we got Otto Porter on our team, and his contract huge as fuck. We
It
need to get that
is.
shit off the books. I mean, he cooling on, but I need to get that off the books.
He ain't doing enough.
Yeah, he ain't doing enough.
We real life got to move up in these rankings, man, in the East, because I'm sick and tired of, like, are we going to make the playoffs at the 8 seed or 7 seed? Like,
People always worried last.
yeah, like, that should be, it's just like,
know your place, guys. Just know your place.
chill out, man. Kyrie's gone. We don't know what Kemba's gonna do because Kemba.
No, real shit though. If Russ was to bring that ass to Chicago, Kemba and whoever else at that too gonna have some problems with that backcourt. That's just being real, and I fuck with Kemba, but I'm just being honest. Who would be the two guard?
Either Jalen or
Jalen and Levine would be a good matchup.
Let's not forget Kemba led
Jalen got a underrated offensive bag, so I really feel like
Kemba stays around that 7th, 8th seed, trying to barely get in. Also,
he didn't have a team.
Well, he don't have to do that now.
All right. Well, if Jason Tatum shows up, that's the only way.
Listen, bro.
That's the only way. If he don't show up this season, that's it.
Listen, the nigga been trying to get in the playoffs with Marvin Williams, fucking Nicholas Batum, fucking
Frank the Tank,
Michael Gilchrist, who cannot fucking shoot to save his life. You Kentucky boy. Tyler Zeller. Like the nigga, he was Michael Jordan didn't help him at all.
Frank the Tank. Mm-hmm.
Big Frank. Yeah, where
Care
he go
about
at?
him.
He signed somewhere.
That's another Aryan.
Where he went at?
Bro was nice in college, man. Couldn't stop the nigga in college.
This nigga Terry Rozier is about to be the leader of the Hornets, man.
Hey, I'm with that.
No, I ain't with that.
I'm with that, man.
That's what happened when you get them backup point guards like lead roles and they don't live up to that shit.
Hey man, he cooked Eric in that series. What was that last year? And you know,
What happened?
I'm excited for him because he has the opportunity to take over. You know what I'm saying? Like Boston wasn't showing the man the love that he deserves.
I knew he was going to trade him when he got on the jump. It was basically saying like it's either me or Kyrie, and now we don't got neither one of them niggas.
I ain't gonna lie. I wish Charlotte got IT. No lie. I think that shit would have been dope as hell.
Isaiah.
Muggsy Part 2.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga.
What? He what? Say it, Mike. He's what?
I mean, I feel like his injuries fucked him up. Just like with Boogie, like them niggas on the decline.
We didn't get to see nothing of this man last year.
This nigga really
Wizards, you go there to die.
like imagine what Boston would be at if they still got him.
And we gave him max money. That's what I'm saying. Niggas be trying to say like we shit on this man, but like we told him not to play when we first found his hip was damaged. We told him not to play on that hip. When his sister died, we told him take as much time as you need off. He decided to do that.
He came and put on a hell of a performance.
But we didn't. But we against our advice, we didn't tell him to do that. So that whole like we shitted on IT, like that's just let me know niggas really not following like the news.
Well, I mean, when you got people calling in to report the news on themselves, we can't really take the news as serious.
Next level. That's next level like weirdo shit, bro. And Kyrie is a dog, but that's weirdo. Him and KD, that explains why him and KD cool like that. Like, excuse me, they got like this weird like social media shit where it's like they two peas in a pod.
Right.
Like seriously.
Right.
Like that shit is weird, my nigga. Like it's funny, but that shit is weird. Like we can't tell how you fucking sound.
So that was the funniest shit I've seen.
Nigga, that's not crank yankers. Like, what's your problem, bro? Anyways, man.
Oh, shit.
What else we got, man? You done, bro?
That's about. I'm just interested to see how Kawhi and PG about to pan out. PG said, "I'm back to LA for real this time, man. That shit's crazy. That nigga left Russ hanging. Let that nigga hanging."
Damn, boy.
I did not see that comment though.
I didn't see that shit. That's what's so crazy about it. Everything was Raptors and Lakers. And I already had said earlier, like, he either go to the Clippers or he re-signed with the Raptors. Yeah. And everybody pushed the Clippers out the fucking paint. Yeah. Listen, Stan texted me probably Wednesday. This nigga was shit, and he's like, man, I'm here, we out. I was like, bro, don't listen to that shit, man. Like,
Stan's a Clippers fan?
Stan's the only Clippers
fan.
I was about to say, that's the first I've
like,
ever
he got
heard.
Darius Miles jersey, Quentin Richardson. I think he got a Chris Kaman
jersey.
jersey.
He been doing this shit.
Yeah, so, like, he been fucking with them. But
now, Chris Kaman was my dog back then, though, with the Clippers. Man.
But
he was trash when he went to the Lakers.
I was like, bro, don't listen to that shit. And everybody just kept putting, like, Chris Broussard, all of them, Clippers out. Chris Carter, too. Clippers out. And then, lo and behold, 2:30 in the morning, I roll up. I just happened to roll over and get up at 2:30. Phone just lit. I got messages from everybody. But the shit that threw me off was the Paul George shit. And I was like, what? I didn't see the Paul George shit coming.
But had he not got Paul George, Kawhi was.
But I heard that they panicked because if they didn't get the Paul George trade, he was going to go to the Lakers.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was going to the Lakers.
That's what I heard.
That's crazy.
But I'm glad because that's some good balance right there. That's some good fucking balance. And then Ujiri turning down Russ and PG because he didn't want to give up Pascal. That's kind of they wanted Lowry, Serge, Pascal, and future draft picks for Russ and PG. That's a fucking lot for real.
That's a lot.
I was like, damn, I shit on Lowry, but nah, dog, we ain't doing that.
Toronto's gonna be trash next year. Let's not even put them boys in the contender list.
They'll be a 5-6 seed. I ain't gonna shit on them like that.
They are 6.
If they're a 5-6 seed, then where that's gonna put the Bulls?
Ooh,
I don't know, man.
ooh.
I don't know, man.
Cause that's high, and I'm expected for my squad to be up there. So if
Are
they
you expecting them to be up there without Russ?
who my squad?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, listen. If Jimmy comes down with the mentality of he wants to win games, he wants to damn do whatever it takes to win games. We in the dough. If you talking Toronto's 5th seed, shit, we sitting at 3rd. Got to be.
Ooh, 3rd?
Yeah, I'm talking big.
Without Russ?
Yeah, I'm talking my shit now.
See, now at that point, chemistry would have to really be
Drew got
meshing
his
for
big
y'all.
boy bridges on.
Because talent just ain't gonna get you over the top. So you talking about y'all chemistry gonna be A1 then?
Man, listen, I know damn well we better than Toronto now. So they sitting at 5th.
I can't say that honestly.
I can.
Them boys still got Laurie. They still got Van Fleet. They still got Gasol. They still got Pascal.
They ain't
They'll be
enough.
all right.
They ain't enough.
Hey man,
I don't know who y'all got outside Jimmy.
You got Tyler Hero, like Toon just said. Also, we got
Bam.
You know what I'm saying?
James Johnson.
And you can't. That we turned into the Lob City after the whole
Y'all
L.
low key was Lob City.
For real. Cause we also got that boy who
Jones.
came out of the D League. I mean, boy got flight. You know what I'm saying?
Springs.
It's crazy.
Yeah, y'all low key.
So y'all got shooting though?
Yeah. But yeah, man. If we gonna keep Dion Waiters, he's coming off an injury. You know what I'm saying? Like. But also, it's crazy that I'm saying Dion Waiters, but he cooked with Miami.
He do cook, He do
Yeah,
cook for y'all.
because 2 years ago, Golden State didn't beat us at all regular season. We played them twice regular. Yes, hit that game winner on them, and also it was lit, bro.
That nigga had a green light that whole game.
Nigga went off, bro. So I mean,
they said the Spurs is in play for us too.
The Spurs was in play for DeMarcus, and that didn't happen. So I don't think niggas want to go to the Spurs, bro.
Niggas don't want that damn
they got
coaching.
Marcus. They got Marcus Morris.
Oh yeah, they do got Marcus Morris. You're right. I want us to re-sign him, but
That'd be some good fucking balance though for real in the league. I think the league would be the most balanced if that shit was to go. If Russ was to somehow end up in the East, that'd be some good fucking balance in the NBA. Because you got CB3 and Harden. You have either Russ and Jimmy or Russ and Levine, Kyrie and KD, Kemba and Tatum and Brown.
You got D Rose and Blake Griffin in Detroit.
Yeah, you got
I
AD
like
and
Detroit
Braun
basketball.
and Lakers. You got fucking Paul George and Kawhi. Dog, listen, that should be crazy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Detroit's a sleeper. Blake Griffin real life turned that whole damn team up for real. Nigga was running point guard, running power forward.
He had that knee injury this year, but he'll be all right this year coming up.
Nah, he was doing this thing, man. But I think Derrick Rose, it's a good opportunity with what Detroit has to offer. You can't sleep on Detroit.
I want him to. He gonna.
And if Russ end up in Minnesota, because then you got Russ and Cat.
I honestly feel like he ain't gonna fuck with Cat if he go there, but I could be wrong.
Russ need to go with a true big man that can damn roll off some pick and rolls and lobs.
Cat soft.
That's fair to say. That's what I said. It makes sense to go to Miami.
Yeah, he got dogs down there.
Yeah.
So, anything else, guys? Are we done here?
Yeah, man.
Who y'all see going to the finals? What's the finals prediction?
That's too early, fam.
Boston
early?
Lakers.
Well, too early predictions, how people like to say. I mean, I want to say Boston so bad, but I don't know. I want to. On paper, they should, but these niggas, I don't know.
We looked good on paper last year, and you see what happened to us.
So I ain't gonna jump out the window.
We got our fucking head curbs.
I could probably get like some Eastern Conference champs, maybe. Probably like Boston.
Or can we predict either East or West? Is the championship coming out?
The East is
The West. I got 3 teams, so I got Clippers, Lakers, and Jazz. Jazz is real good, low key.
Golden State's not making it. They're not in the top 3.
They be a top 5 team.
Okay.
Nah, they not a top 3 team no more.
Damn.
That's just facts.
I mean, in the East, you got. I forgot about the Sixers. Got Horford, so you can't count them out.
Yeah, they do got Horford. They basically got. They
Bucks. You can't forget about the Bucks.
They
They
got a lot of
Middleton.
length. They got a lot of length.
I forgot about the Bucks. Dog, y'all not no top 3 team without Russ.
You
No
put
way.
Toronto at 5. I'm taking us at 3.
No way, because you got the Bucks, Sixers, and Boston, and you still got the Nets.
With no KD.
They'll be up there without KD.
I don't know.
I don't think.
Bro, they was a 6 last year.
I honestly
Everything-
gotta see how that shit look.
Yeah,
They was a
I
6
ain't gonna
last
lie.
year.
I feel what you're saying, but I honestly like the Nets. Like I really got to see how they look with Kyrie because it was a unique situation when they had D'Lo, but now I don't know if that offense gonna be as receptive as it was with D'Lo. Yeah, I just got to see how they mesh. That's all I'm saying.
Especially off of what Kyrie showed in Boston.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a lot of names that sound good on paper, but is it all going to mesh? That's the question. Will it all mesh?
This league is gonna be crazy.
It's going to be lit, bro.
This is gonna be one of the best years in a long time. And we talking about like, just like I say with Giannis coming back strong. Him and Middleton gonna come back strong, big time.
I saw they signed his little brother also to Milwaukee.
Yeah, the Dallas Mavs signed the other brother too.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Curry. I forgot Seth Curry in
Yeah, he
Dallas.
went to Dallas again.
Then you got Luka and KP in Dallas. I forgot about them. Like, it's gonna be some squads out there.
Yeah, hopefully KP stay healthy.
Poor Knicks, man. Hey, listen, Stephen A. Smith is a funny dude, man.
This man say Jay-Z called him just to laugh at him. You know it's different when Jay-Z call you just to laugh at you. We've heard Jay-Z's laugh, so imagine that nigga. Imagine hearing that.
The
laugh
Knicks
for
is
like
just
5
the
minutes.
Knicks. The Knicks are gonna nick. The Knicks, they ain't want to offer KD. I don't give a fuck if he tore the ACL, MCL, PCL all in one. I'm offering that nigga a max contract. That's just certain shit that you just don't do.
If this man comes out and plays wheelchair basketball, he's putting up numbers, dog. Like
15 a game
for real.
in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. He's still the snipe shooter, bro.
Hey man, I got the Nets playing ball where I used to throw bricks, so it's only right that I still toss around Knicks.
Shout out to the GOAT.
But anyways, man, shout out to everybody that's still tuning in and tapping in, checking in, paying the fee, giving us them streams and them views on the YouTube channel, the iTunes, the SoundCloud still going up. So shout out to all supporters from day one up to now. We appreciate you all. Shout out to everybody in the city. This has been a beautiful summer so far. Besides the heat,
Well, July is the rain month, so
yeah,
every July is nothing but rain.
Yeah,
not shocking at all.
Shout out to the beautiful city of Charleston, man. It's a lot going on, man. So it's a lot going on, guys.
Yeah.
So, like we say every week on here, if you hear anything on here that gets you in your feelings, feel some type of way, always remember,
We just some messages.
we out.